Hello, Philadelphia! I'm Bruce Buffer. It's time for the Anthony Gorgano Show!
Live from the Xfinity studio. Well, a good morning. Happy Friday. A football Friday. I love it. That's right. As the schedule releases, and we know what the fall's gonna be like. The Eagles prime. That's all the standalone games. I counted only five, which I love, 1 o'clock games. It should be 4 because the Rams should be a 4 o'clock game, but that I think is a CBS day. So the Eagles Rams will be at 1 o'clock from the link on that Sunday. Week 4, October the 4th. This is so great. It's a great schedule, man. There's like 2 worry spots for me. And we'll dive into it because I got my main man, Pat McLoone, here, as well as VG. We're going to just go nuts over the schedule. It's a schedule party today. We're going to have a blast. I know VG's got beers. So it's Friday. We're talking NFL schedule. It is freaking awesome. This game's, listen, we don't know how these teams are going to be, and there's like fluctuates from year to year. I get it. But at first blush, it looks like the schedule makers did really well. The Thanksgiving grouping, beginning with the Wednesday before Thanksgiving Eve into Thanksgiving Day to Black Friday, are all great games. It looks like the Christmas games they look really good on paper. Now, again, things could go sideways, injuries, everything, you never know. But last year, if you remember, the Christmas Day games were duds. The teams really weren't in it. There was a lot of disappointments. The quarterbacks were hurt. So those Christmas Day, and they still drilled the NBA, but those Christmas Day games were duds. They look on paper now, as we sit in May, they look good. Schedule looks great. I love this Eagles schedule. The away games are terrific. A lot of fun. Like, just fun stuff. So we're going to get to that. We got all kinds of things. Mikey G will check in a little bit. We'll get to him. And then, of course, all day long, right? Like, we'll have guests. And Kyle Neubeck will be on to talk about the Sixers. And he was incredible yesterday in that news conference. And so he asked tough questions. And I thought he was great. Obviously, the Sixers had their news conference. I mean, we'll see. It's up to the man who built a dynasty to really run the show. Like, I know he's going to hire a president GM. Well, it's up to him to get the job done. Like, that's how I look at it. Like, you may want to be above it, but you're the executive producer of this thing. Figure it out. And you got to be a liaison. You can't just go, I'm going to hire a guy and then go back in the shadows. I need you for forefront of this whole thing. All right? That has to happen. So we'll get into them a little bit as well. But today's a celebration day. Today is a celebration of the sport we love, football. Good morning, my boys.
What's up?
What are you doing?
X's and O's, W's and L's. What could be better?
It's the best, man. I freaking love it. I love it. I was at practice yesterday. We had baseball. And so I didn't see it. Like I couldn't watch the show. So first thing I did, I knew VG will tell. Like I was like kind of doing some poking around. I had most of the games, but there's nothing like when you see the schedule, right? Like you print it out, Pat.
Absolutely.
And here it is, baby. Like, that's awesome. Look at that beautiful thing.
Or you write it out since your printer's broken, one or the other.
It's even better.
Yeah.
Even better.
I got an update in equipment, which will make Julia happy. I got a real microphone here today. Yes. You're absolutely right. And that show, Anthony, that the show's great, NFL Network. But by the way, VG, I turned on NFL Network last night on Xfinity, and it said they having a dispute or something.
I don't know.
My 860 is not working, and I can live with that for a little while. But if my 861, the
that's got to be going.
Heads will roll.
Yeah.
Heads will roll.
I agree with that.
I can't have that, Anthony. But
Wait, wait, the NFL wasn't a show on ESPN?
Well, yeah, and when I got to ESPN, they said that they were also doing the show for the network.
Right.
Oh, okay.
They bought them.
All right, yeah.
ESPN bought them.
Yeah, and I watch everything, and I love but that's not a show. What it is what's in your hands.
Yeah.
It's the Eagles' schedule. And, after you've devoured a little bit, you can kind of look off to the side about some of the other teams and some of the matchups. But that's not a great show to me. The show is the schedule itself. The show is in our hands.
Yes.
And here we go.
Yes. And, guys, like, it's funny. Like, I did the same thing you did. I devour the Eagles.
I'm amazed. We have 3 different generations or versions of technology: pen and paper, printout, and I'm all digital. I'm just looking at it on the computer.
Yeah, well,
It's like the evolution of technology and
the evolution of man.
Yeah. Well,
man gets a little hairier.
Here's my problem. I can't see the screen.
Yeah.
I would have the laptop, but I needed to be up like this, so it wouldn't be a good show if I'm like this the whole time. So that's why
my man here. He's got a grid he drew out.
Sure.
He's got game times. He's just, I like it.
Yeah, I did,
legit, man.
I did go
Wait,
for
did you
the
use
ruler.
a ruler? I was going to say, there's some
break
clean
down
lines.
The lines are straight.
Hold that up.
The lines are straight.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
There it is.
Hold
There it
the
is.
screen, man.
Yeah, there you go.
That's awesome.
Hey, that is my weekly headline sheet, my one sheet thing off to the side. It has 35 lines, 5 headlines, 7 lines per area. So,
he's got
the Anthony Gargano thing got the same 7 that the Phillies and the Sixers do.
He's got the legal pad, too. I like the legal pad.
Yes. The long legal
Yes,
pad.
I like that. I
long
prefer
legal
that.
pad. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, that is so great.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yes.
So let me ask you a question. So off of that, this is how I cover a football game, and I've done it forever. So Hurts.
I like Pat that the bio only gets 1 line. The games get 2 lines. The buy gets 1 line.
Because that was the math.
Do you
Excellent.
35 lines, 36 I needed.
Do you do this when I cover a
I
football
know
game?
exactly what you're doing.
Right?
I never have after I got off a high school sideline.
Okay.
Yes, that was for, and then with that, you got the little rain thing under there and always pencil for the high schools.
What is that?
But I get that. No, that's
the
play-by-play. Play-by-play.
I do play-by-play. I've done these. I don't think you say it. Anyway.
I've seen the greats. I've seen Ray Didinger do it. I've seen you do it. I've seen a lot of really Damo do it. And you're from the same cloth.
Isn't that funny?
Yes.
Like I do a game, VG. Like, and if I'm at home, I do it at home. Like
You write down, notate every play?
Yeah. So first I go 1, 10, 25. First and 10, 25, right? And say Hurts incomplete to Devontae in the flat.
Right.
Like I'll do it in shorthand.
Yeah.
Yeah. INC. I'll probably use their number, right? Flat, right? Could be a go ball. Like I'll describe the play. Barkley 2 yard run outside. 2 second -8 -27.
do you not trust like the ESPN and NFLs of the world who do it on the computer? Do you not trust that they're going to be accurate?
He trusts himself.
Yeah,
Exactly. And he's got a system.
Yeah, it's not about that. It's about keeping your, I'll make notations about like maybe I think I would have blitzed or I would have did this. So like it allows me to kind of go back and see my own,
all right,
kind of how I like it.
Yeah,
and now that you do it where you're not in the press box, you do not go to the bar. You're a social guy. You like to
no,
yeah. But for the Eagles game, alone, you need to hear it. You need to see it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm home alone with the Eagles too. I do not watch them at the bars.
There you go.
Yeah, you got to focus.
Yeah.
I'm ready for that because you usually.
Yes, that is
had to go out last night to watch the golf tournament.
That is a great sacrifice. Yeah. For him to be alone without the
Take it seriously. It's football, Pat.
By the way, there is a place on Tarsdale Avenue that is the only bar in Philadelphia you've never been to. So they've called and they want you to go.
There you go, buddy.
Is that up the street from the one that's got the painted bus on the roof?
Right. How did they get that bus up?
He's crying yesterday about Thanksgiving. And I go, dude, like, stay at your mother's house, watch the Eagles, and stay at your mother's house. If that's the case, your dogs are with you. Like, what do you got?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go out. Could you imagine?
On Thanksgiving Day?
Night. It's a big night out, Pat.
Okay, yeah.
Everyone decompresses, have
That's
all day with
all
the
the young people in our house, they bolt. Yeah, they're gone. Yeah. My big night is just the opposite. My big night's the night before.
Yes.
The night before Thanksgiving. A lot of people get together. Like now, my move there in bucolic Havertown is you get together with the boys around 4:00 because we can do it now. And you got to get out of there by about 9 or 10 because what's going to happen is there's going to be an influx and you're going to see a kid that is now 21 and you're going to be blown away. The kid can drink and you're going to feel so damn old. So you got to get out before the PHLYs or the Riley Burnses of the world come in and like, oh my God.
I used to do that until I started hanging out with this guy because now I'm destroyed by 6:00 because we're at Reading Terminal all afternoon.
You don't pace.
Yes. You got, yeah.
You don't pace.
I'll tell you what, that Reading Terminal experience, that is
phenomenal.
That is a
we have a great time. Everyone
that
needs
to
take off now. Put your
train
time
home,
now.
please.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a great time. That's my favorite. And
Me too.
that's just, I love that day. It's a great day. And then the next morning we wake up, football.
Play football.
We're on Marconi Plaza, right? Right.
Is that right?
And then we go to the bar on 16th and Porter.
Oh, that's
That's
beautiful.
16th and Oregon.
Playing tackle football.
I heard you do the Philly Live, the 11 o'clock Philly Love segment you do with Mike Garafolo. And you were talking about in the neighborhood or whatever. And I could listen to that stuff all day.
Oh, it's so much
You
fun.
get the
Isn't it?
right people, and
Yeah.
Mike was perfect for it.
Ah, fantastic.
And it really kind of took you in there, and it really gave you a great sense of neighborhood and stuff.
The field. It's that Mike grew up right across the field, right across the street, like staring at it. Like his house right in the middle, you could see it.
Right.
Hysterical. There's so much to get to with this schedule. So let me know, Jules, if we got Mike confirmation, just so I know. Because what I want to do is I want to do a whole dramatic kind of unveiling. Now, I know everybody's seen it, but like we're going to talk about every game. We're going to we're going to actually, people believe that you can actually fast forward time, right? And you can actually see it. Like with your mind, you can traverse the universe and see it. I want us to do that today.
Yeah, you know what?
I got
exactly
gummies for that.
When I do an NCAA grid, this is different, but when I do an NCAA grid, I sit down, and it doesn't take forever. I legitimately do every game in my mind before I pick the game.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's exactly, I kind of just go with my gut, and you put the first ones like I'll say as an early thing, I had a certain number in my mind for the Eagles record, and it did not come out that way when I did the games.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you have a number?
I mean, I had a number. I haven't done the W and Ls yet. I figured they're like a 10 and 17. So
All right.
we'll see how it plays out. I haven't gone through yet.
All right. Well, let's do this. Let's go to Mike because we got Mikey G. All right. We'll go to Mike and then we'll go to break because we're I don't even know if we'll get breaks in, but we'll try.
Yes,
we'll try. We'll try. From the NFL Network and ESPN, here he is, our buddy Mikey G, Mike Garafolo. There he is. What is it, my brother?
I mean, you have all these great looking pictures, and then I always show up looking like, $2 bag of bagels over here. What's up, Pat McLoone?
How are you, Mike? You're treated royally as well you should be in that intro. That's you at your best. That's you at your best. You know what you look like? The word mogul comes to mind.
It does look like a mogul.
I never ever
Got the
show
sunglasses,
up.
the coat.
Yep.
Yeah, I never ever show up looking as good as I look in those pictures here on this thing, and my computer's all foggy here.
You got a nice ray of sunshine coming down across you.
Yeah, you're good. Relax.
You're good.
You look
You're
good, cuz.
You're good.
Come on, man. Let's go. Let's talk business. Let's talk football. Are you ready? I got one issue of the whole thing, and you of all people can relate to it.
What's that?
Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve.
No. You what? You're not happy?
Well, I mean, not the Eagles.
Okay.
Just the
you wanna
Eagles.
Just run back? You want to just run back the tape of me telling you that the Christmas Eve game was coming?
I know. You said it.
And you telling me, you know what? I like it. Yeah. I got the smelts going.
No, but not the
here.
Eagles,
I
though.
got the bacalao. And give me some football with it. I'm telling you, I'm paraphrasing, but it's
No,
pretty
you're
close to the exact
you're
quote.
correct, 100%. But it wasn't the Eagles. The Eagles on Christmas Eve is tough.
Okay, now he's got to pay attention. He's trying to cook, and now he's got to pay attention. He got the notepad out. He's got to make notes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my apologies. I should have clarified. It was going to be possibly an Eagles game because they're one of 32 teams, and everybody's going to have. But Christmas Eve, Thanksgiving Eve, which I actually like the Thanksgiving Eve.
Love the Thanksgiving Eve. I'm pumped up for Eagles on Thanksgiving. At the prime 4:30 Dallas start is awesome.
What time do you eat your dinner on Thanksgiving?
I don't know. We go to
be honest, he doesn't eat Thanksgiving.
Well, no, I'll get a plate of lasagna, whatever.
What time do people sit down, I guess is the question.
Yeah, it depends because my Thanksgiving is we wake up, we go to Marconi, we play turkey ball. All the guys, all the kids. It's a big game. And then we go to Stokes afterwards.
Yeah.
So we're at Stokes till, I don't know, halftime of the Lions game.
Okay.
So then time you make your way home, shower up, go with my sisters. It's usually around 4.
But you got the reason I ask is you got these people that eat at like 1 o'clock. I mean, it's Thanksgiving lunch. Yeah, it's nuts. That drives me nuts. But I like everybody's got a TV around their table in 2026, so you can watch while I'm down. I'm down for it. Yeah, I dig. Now the Christmas Eve game. In my mind, I have no idea what the timing. I thought it was going to be a little early. I mean, it's a regular Thursday Night Football kickoff, right?
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how it's going to be in future years. It may be a little earlier. I don't know. Or it may just be in that primetime slot. But I know that's an area that they want to attack every single year.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. Gets ratings. But like you said, it's 8:15. So that's – and I'm cooking till 11 o'clock.
What?
On Christmas Eve. I got a house full of people. I have a house full of people, and I'm cooking 11. I'm throwing pasta in the water 11 o'clock.
I mean, people, yeah. It's like the people that stay over with us at the Shore House and like they sleep in late and we have breakfast and then they come out at like 10:30, 11 and expecting breakfast. It's like, no, you missed it already. You got to have a heart, especially when the Eagles are playing. Got to be hard.
Now, it'll be a little different. So, but
fair warning.
The schedule, man. Give me your overarching thoughts on what you see.
I mean, opportunities to fatten the record early. That's the way I look at it, you know. And I think that's going to be important for this team, especially with a new offensive coordinator and potentially a receiving core minus their number one target here, who's going to be playing on opening night. It looks like. So I think there's really if they're not out, when's the bye? Week 10, right?
Yeah.
If they're not 6-3, they might be in trouble.
The only trouble spot early, I agree with you. The only trouble spot early is Monday night at Chicago and then home Rams. That's if you split that, you're good.
They got the Rams number at home, bro. Poor Rams got to come back to Philly. I mean, what are they thinking?
And they got to play the early game again.
Yeah, that ain't fair to the Rams. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's like 8 a.m. for them.
I hope I cover that game. This is turning into a house of horrors for the Rams, the way that some of these games have ended. But if you flash it up again, there is nothing before the bye that scares me. Not even that Bears game. Okay, fine. One game in 9 games that may make my knees knock a little bit.
I know. Titans.
I think the Jaguars got a little over their skis last year. And honestly, like I'm saying, up to the bye, post bye, it's okay. Cardinals are not going to be good. The Texans game on a Christmas Eve. Who knows how you catch them? Who knows what they look like at that point? I mean, they're going to play good. I saw something that said not a touchdown will be scored in that game, so we'll see. Probably wind up being a shootout for all we know.
Are the Eagles themselves a concern early on, Mike, in the sense that they're it'll be the dawn of the new offense and getting the kinks out? Is that more of an issue than the opponents themselves?
So you win a couple 17-13 games, right? I think that's the way that it's going to have to be. I'm not. You're also going to have a lot of unscouted stuff, right? Sometimes I look at this and say, well, Jalen's got the early part of the season. He's got to start feeling his way. Sometimes change for him might be good because you don't necessarily have that stuff that you can lock in, the old predictable thing that seems to come up every couple of years in Philly. So there's a thought in my mind that they maybe start strong and then they have to adjust when teams start to see what they're putting on tape a little bit. So, there's still, we've had this discussion for as much as we've talked about such major problems on this team. There's still a really good football team, a really good roster. They've got the best GM in the game, as far as I'm concerned, with his ability to take a problem and turn it into a positive. They're talented. Now look, how healthy is the offensive line? Is Landon Dickerson going to get hurt in a scrimmage at the link and have that affect him all season long? Is that going to be a trickle down? I have no idea, right? This starts to happen in August. We can have some different conversations, but provided injuries don't really wreck them on that side of the ball, they're as good a roster as you're going to find out there.
Yeah. And I think sometimes we forget how good they are on defense. Like this defense is all. I love Grenard coming in. I love their linebackers, Cooper, Quinion. Now you get Reek Woolen. Like this defense is nasty, man.
Yeah, the Reek Woolen move was again the sign of a good GM who's like, oh, well, we didn't keep Jalen Phillips because Carolina paid him way too much money. So we're going to reallocate that money elsewhere and not just go get me the next pass rusher and overpay him. Teams will do that. They don't do that. Let's go find a value opportunity elsewhere, and let's go find at the cornerback position, which, if he hits, he's probably getting paid big money elsewhere. But for 1 year, you made your strength even stronger. I mean, that's kind of the way they look at it. So, it's going to be a really strong defensive performance, I think, from jump. That's why I look at some of these games and, and we talked about the Commanders offseason. We still don't like what they're doing there.
No.
Right? We still don't love the way they're going. So let's go to, Tennessee. Okay. Could take them a while to get going here. I mean, I hope two guys that I enjoyed covering here in New York, Saleh and Dable, I hope they do well in the long run, but to get them in week 2, fine by me. The Bears Rams game. If I like to do it in clusters. I heard Pat saying about his NCAA bracket. He goes through the whole game. I do it in clusters when I look at it. Okay, that first cluster, 3-1, 2-2. Let's call it 2-2 there. Jaguars in London, Panthers, Cowboys, Commanders again. That's a 3-1 stretch to me. You know what I mean? And then you got that Giants game. You throw it in, that should be 3-2 to 4-1. So
Mike's got
like
him rolling, baby.
Yeah.
Mike's got him rolling. I love it.
He's breaking the math out by quarterly. Yeah.
Well, that's the way I remember Coughlin used to do it that way when we covered it. He used to do the phases, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3.
All those
phase
coaches,
4.
they do quarters.
And when you got the bye week right in the middle, it makes it a whole lot easier,
Yeah.
So it's from a quarterly standpoint. I mean, I didn't look at their cluster of opponents coming in. We knew that the opponents, and if I had, I might have said, "Oh, geez." But once you actually see it on paper and you start to see it, you go, "Okay, this is extremely manageable."
Yeah.
I mean, the Giants are the wild card to me because they should be better.
Mm-hmm.
They should be around that 9-8, 8-9 cluster, which is a lot higher than they've been outside of that one playoff year that they had with Dable. They're going to play hard. They're going to make you work for it. They're going to be really good on defense. There's a lot of good defensive teams. Like I'm starting to feel like the NFL is starting to get too defensive heavy again, right? Like
I love it.
Time for some rules changes to open up the offense again. That's usually
I love it. I love it. I love.
What do they think in opening night? By the way, right? Like who's clamoring for a rematch when they had the Bears right in front of them, sitting right in front of their face? I have a theory.
Yeah, what's your theory?
Well, because I said, why would they? Right now, they've got themselves a smoking hot non-football storyline that just continues to go and go and go with the Patriots, right?
Yeah.
And then the more I thought about it, they embrace it, right? Because you know what that means. That means the non-football fan who follows the New York Post is now going to tune into the game.
Yes.
They're not going to say it. And in fact, I saw Mike North was asked about it. And a few other guys were asked about it, guys that have done interviews already. No, it's just a really good football game. Well, you got the AJ in his first game with the Patriots. That'll help you there. It is a Super Bowl rematch, despite it being maybe the worst Super Bowl of all time, or at least in recent memory. But you've also got that storyline that everybody's like, do they really want them talking about that for 3 quarters? Like, Collinsworth and Tirico are not going to do that. So that's not even part of the broadcast.
It's still one of the, if all the fans are doing it, everybody's tuning in.
They want to see Vrabel's face. So they're embracing it. The more I thought about it, the more I'm like, okay.
Yes.
But I still think for us, we would have preferred to see the Bears in that spot, I think.
Without a doubt. I would have loved to see the Bears. I love Caleb. So what about the Cowboys? Like, or how do you feel? What's the scuttlebutt around them? It was funny. I was talking to Kevin Nagandi yesterday. Kev's like, I kind of fear him, and I kind of. What's that?
I love that face.
That's right. That's
the face of a national expert.
It's the Cowboys. We've seen this story before.
That's
every year.
Knowing smirk of a national expert who's objective, but hey, the smirk's a smirk.
I was looking at their schedule is tough. And they're going to be better on defense, which is not hard.
You have to be.
And maybe Christian Parker's a savant, right? Like maybe he's just going to right out of the gate. Oh my God, this guy was right under our noses there. And he's a fan. I don't know that part of it. I've heard good things, right? But
I like him. I know him. I like him. I think he's
really
I'm
sure he's going to be good, but he's never done it before.
Yeah.
And so there's got to be, is year one? Does he strike on year one? He don't
have Jalen Carter, up front and those linebackers and that secondary. Like, that Cowboy defense is better, but it's still not. The personnel's not great.
That's what I'm saying. They're still not top half of the league in my mind. Again, unless Parker's got some tricks up his sleeve and is going to hit the ground running. But so I think their schedule's a lot tougher. I remember looking at it yesterday. They're at Seattle, home against the Niners, who travel well, at Green Bay, at Houston. So some of the games that the Eagles got, they're at the Rams. Some of the games the Eagles got at home, they got on the road.
Yeah.
So I don't like how it sets up. I think Dallas is a middling. They're not. It wouldn't be the team that I would fear. I'd actually fear the Giants more, right? Because there's a little bit of an unknown and a proven commodity and a lot of talent there. So that's what I would fear a little bit more.
Dallas has a stretch. They go Ravens, Houston, Buccaneers, Packers, Eagles.
Woo!
That's 5.
And three of them on the road. Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm with it. It's great. But there's two things I want to cover with you quickly because I know you got to roll at some point.
yeah.
The foreign games, the international games, and the holidays. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So do you like? I think it's so cool they're going to Paris. I can't wait for Rome, but they're going to Paris. They're in Spain, obviously London and Munich. I mean, I think that's great, but I don't know how Pat feels and how you feel.
I mean, I'm sort of numb to it. I covered the first international game when the Giants went there in 2007, played the Dolphins, and there were a smattering of 32 teams jerseys and a weird atmosphere where fans really didn't know a whole lot of what was happening at the time. And now they're locked in. Now they know the game. I mean, for their goal of growing the game internationally, they've done a great job, right? I mean,
I just think it's good they throw yellow flags instead of white flags because that would freak out the people in France if they saw a white flag.
Wow. Some jokes are best served cold.
Yes.
Yeah, it still leads to the next question of how are they going to make it? How are they going to expand the league there? And I don't know how far we are from that. It would have to be some kind of international division. There's a lot of logistical issues with that. But, growing the game globally means more fans, more eyeballs, more money. That's what it's all about for them. They've done a good job of that. And I'm sort of numb to it, but get me to Italy to cover a game. I'm sure I'll feel totally fine.
Do you think we see this in our lifetime, where they have a division out there?
Yeah, I plan on living a long time. So, yeah.
I mean,
I do.
I don't know. I mean, give me a time frame where you that you could see it in 10,
20. Yeah, I mean, in 10 to 20. Yeah. Let's call it.
All right.
That's my hunch.
Is it coincidence schedule wise when you looked at the Chiefs got kind of a easy first 4 weeks while Mahomes rehabs? They should come out of that 3-1, even if Matt Barkley's their quarterback. They got the Broncos, but then they do Colts, Dolphins, Raiders.
Matt Barkley. I'd love. You know what? I'd love to see Justin Fields get some action with the Chiefs.
Andy could win with him.
And Andy will win with him just to make a point, right? He'll almost. Not that he can keep Mahomes. Oh, that's preseason. Hold on. Home against the Broncos. That's not easy. Home against the Colts. Also not easy. At the Dolphins, at the Raiders. All right. They're the cupcake games right there. But at least they're on the road, right?
Yeah.
No, Chargers, Broncos.
Yeah, it gets tough after the first 4.
Jets, Falcons, Cardinals, where they should fatten up. But Bills, Rams, Bengals. Bengals are going to be good. Patriots. 49ers, Chargers. Holy Chiefs. Can the Chiefs miss the playoffs back-to-back years? Wow. So I see what you're saying. It's a little backloaded with regard to that.
They give them time to get healthy.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not the House of Oregon anymore, so I can say whatever I want, right?
That's right. Look at that. You're free of it. They did great job with the holiday schedule, right? So at least what we know of right now. I mean, everything can change. Teams go sideways. So I get it. I'll preface it with that. But Green Bay Rams, which is Thanksgiving Eve, Bears Lions, Eagles Cowboys, Bills Chiefs, and then Denver Pittsburgh. But those are great. They're fun, man. That's a good schedule.
Denver Pittsburgh is Black Friday.
Yeah.
That's the only one where I go, maybe could have, but they like the Pittsburgh brand. And then the Christmas slate's good too, right?
I mean, last year there were duds, right? You couldn't figure, stuff happens, but Green Bay, Chicago, Denver and Buffalo, Rams, Seahawks. That's a pretty good Christmas Day schedule.
Yeah. They had some games last year where, I mean, again, I coming in, I expected the Commanders to take a step backward, and I saw that Christmas game, and I was like, that may wind up not being a great one right there. And it's exactly what happened. I can't find the only one, the Black Friday game is the only one where I can go, we didn't have a better option there, but they get Pittsburgh, and who knows if Rodgers plays and they're okay and they're pretty good. I mean, I don't know what the hell's taking him so long. I mean, this is just what are we doing? I've never seen such a dramatic. Will a player re-sign with his own team with no real threat anywhere else. I mean, I've heard some of the Cardinals stuff, but I'm so like, I'm not even, I know I shouldn't say this. I'm not even trying to break that story because I just don't care.
Right. Yeah, I don't blame you.
He goes to Arizona and love that, and I've asked about it and people are like, yeah, we've heard a little stuff, why would he go there other than his connection with Hackett? Why? Nothing. Zero reason.
It's amazing how they have embraced the holidays and made it their own, which is just sheer brilliance. Beginning with Thanksgiving, right, Pat, and back in the day, to now owning Christmas and expanding throughout the holiday week because they know that there's eyeballs out there. It's a brilliant strategy.
I mean, there's a threat of oversaturation, but they don't care because the only thing they know for a fact will be saturated will be their wallets. Dripping.
Yeah, I mean, but like you're any given household, the TV's going to be on. Even if you're not locked in, TV's on.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it down of that. I shouldn't say it down. I watched a little bit of that Commanders Cowboys game last year. It's like it didn't even exist. I saw it on when they did the Hard Knocks. I watched it the following week.
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh, okay. I don't remember any of this game. It's too much at some point, but it doesn't matter. They're going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mikey,
more games, more eyeballs, more money.
Yeah. I don't listen.
It's not like when you have this many games, it's like, okay, fine. I'm going to miss one here and there, right? It used to be like, but it just happens to a point where I'm not going to be, I can't, I've got a life. Like it's just too much going on. I'm gonna fall asleep in front of the TV on some of these night games. It's gonna happen,
No, I completely get it. I feel the same way. Except
Mike has a limit, Anthony. Mike has.
I have no limit. Yeah.
This is the king of wretched excess.
You have a limit. There's no way you saw 272 games last year.
I watched every standalone game I watched. Everyone.
Every 4 o'clock game.
Every Sunday night I watched. Every 4 o'clock I watched, and whatever at 1 o'clock. I'm not, unfortunately, I'm not a red zone guy like my man over here, my guys. I don't like red zone. I like to watch full games.
Love red zone.
But I watch.
Yeah. I get it. I don't love red zone either, but I have to. Like that, I don't have a choice. I have to be on red zone. I have to see everything.
3, 5. I mean, I'm consuming at least 5 full games a week.
Yeah, it's about right. I'm just saying, and I may have missed 3 last year for whatever reason. And that Commanders Cowboys game was definitely one of them.
And you call yourself a football guy. This guy.
But that doesn't count college because I watch college too.
Oh yeah.
Like I love my college too. Dude, it's the greatest.
All them bowl games. Yeah.
I freaking love it, man. I love it. It's the best.
Hey, before he gets out, are we sleeping in Philly on the Panthers? I mean, I know they were 8-9, but they went with the Rams toe-to-toe in the wild card, it seemed like.
Yeah. Are we sleeping on them?
I think everyone in Philly's going to have it as an easy W.
I did not gloss over it, but I looked at it as an extremely winnable game. Yeah. They seem to be week to week. You don't know what you're going to get with them. So it's that kind of team. So it's hard to predict that one this far out, but I don't look at them as one of the better teams in the NFC. I still think that there's some work to be done there.
And Mike, I heard some talk last night about how fortunate the Raiders are to have Kirk Cousins and the Kirk Cousins experience for Mendoza to break in slowly. I found that incredible. Mendoza's starting week 1, isn't he? He's the first pick in the draft.
No,
don't think so.
I think Kirk starts. Yeah,
wow.
I do.
Okay.
And when does Mendoza take over? I mean, week 5, week 7, week 9. It depends on how it's sitting.
It's weird because I think that kid's ready to play now.
He is ready to play now, but
why are you screwing around? I don't even know.
They want the luxury. First of all, to get Kirk there, they had to have the promise of, this is going to be your thing to start.
Right.
Which they could always take back. I mean, teams have done that before. Mike Glennon with Chicago when they took Trubisky. Remember that one?
Yeah.
So it can happen. At least in this case, Kirk knew what was going to happen, right? It's not like you just completely like the running back in Arizona, Tyler Algier, went out to Arizona and supposedly asked during the process, do you plan on drafting Jeremiah Love at 3, and was told no, and then they did. Sometimes that can happen in this business. So I think he starts, and depending on how well he plays. The other part of it is they're so alike, and they did a great job with their schedule release video. Did you see all of those, Ant? I know because you're locked in. Did you see all those standalone schedule
The
videos?
Chargers are the best.
Chargers went hard.
Chargers are the best at it.
Yeah.
Their schedule release is awesome.
Yes, the Titans are good at it too. The Eagles, that's okay.
Well, the Raiders did
if the Eagles aren't going to be great at something, that's
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm crazy, man. I love the Jets one. Did you see where they mixed the paint colors?
Yeah.
I mean, I was zoned out watching that twice. Yeah.
That was
you were probably
trying to guess what team it is, what colors is combining.
That's because you have that Bob Ross vibe about you,
Oh, yeah. I wish I had his hair.
The Bears did a Bob Ross thing. Anyway, the Raiders did a good Step Brothers thing with Kirk and Mendoza, if you haven't seen it. All right, I got to go.
You're the man. See you, buddy.
Love you, boys.
Love you, buddy. Mikey G. All right. Let's take a quick TO, come back, and start the festivities. VG, you want to get our fine guest a pint?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Wow.
12-ounce bottles.
Yeah.
Oh.
Outstanding.
Outstanding.
Treated well.
Pat gives up. Of course, man. You come in, man. We got to do it up for you. It's a schedule party. We go through the schedule. Coming up next in a very fun and deep dive into it. Let's go. All right. But first, let's talk about our friends. Let's talk about our fine partners. It's all right. Can we go right to it? All right. Let's talk about bang. The Bet Park Sportsbook online casino app. It's right there in front of you. Fighting another Schwartz bomb last night. Oh, my God. 18. He's outrageous. He just doesn't stop. Big win because Ranger shut them down and Lizard shut the Sharks down. Big night, man. Good win for the Phillies as they clawed back closer to 500. I thought that was great, man. It really was. Now it's on to a 3-game set against the Buccos, and you can play it right there on the Bet Park Sportsbook online casino app, as well as hockey playoffs. Canadiens Buffalo, a great game last night. NBA playoffs, it's all right there. Plus all the hottest casino games, like the new customers get up to 250 spins on the hot soccer-themed slot game, as well as up to $500 casino bonus back. In the first 24 hours, betparks.com has all the details. Got to be 21, PA, New Jersey, Michigan, Maryland, Ohio. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Let's talk about Xfinity and the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. What if I told you? You have reliable, intelligent Wi-Fi. Keep it the same price for 5 years. That is the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. Wi-Fi that makes everything in your home work together, that finds and fixes problems before you even notice them. We're like super intelligent Wi-Fi with a 6th sense. And it lets you stream the game even when the whole family's online playing video games, like at my house. All your devices working in perfect harmony for 5 whole years. Best part, no annual contracts, no hidden fees. Xfinity's best equipment included. Take it from me, a lot changes in 5 years. Championships are won. Records are broken. Dreams grow bigger. Kids grow bigger than you. But your Wi-Fi should stay reliable and stay put. The price got to lock in. Lock it in. Unlock the possibilities with Xfinity. Learn more at Xfinity.com. Xfinity, imagine that. Select planes only. Restrictions apply. All right. See this, Pat? This is the golf PGA picks.
Sure. Okay.
All right.
Yep.
So I'm showing Pat the
Was
PGA.
it a little draft?
So they each had their picks. There was a tiers, and they had the pick from the tiers.
Oh, I know it well.
Right? So Danny D, Ben, and VG.
Okay.
All right. And so far, I'm in this pool with the Fairley brothers, with Bobby.
The Fairley brothers.
Yeah. So
wow.
So
okay.
I'm trying to work with them, right? Yeah. So it's like a big deal for me, right? Because if I can impress them,
sure,
right? Like maybe I got a shot, right? To work with them. So Ben, if you walk around Ben looks like Ben Hogan, right? Like, but he plays like Ben the rat guy, right? Like his picks are horrible, right? Like just terrible. Like, and he gives you great. He just can't pick his nose. VG's surprisingly good. Danny D's great, bro. Bro's good. Yeah, here we go, buddy. Schedule party. In honor of Pat McLoone.
Hey, James.
In honor of Pat McLoone, we had to we break out the beers.
Nice. Beautiful.
Love it.
Beautiful.
All right. What'd you think of the schedule?
I thought of this as I parked. I go, Anthony's going to ask me about the schedule. I haven't looked at it really much yet. I was locked in on the PGA, and then I went right to the Phillies.
It's a good thing he's well educated. That's
and then I watched the Eagles show, so I watched their reactions, but I haven't really processed it myself. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know.
I haven't looked at it at all. I just know they start 1-0 because the Commanders suck. That's all I got.
I hate
that. He got you started. He's got you 1-0.
Oh my
Take it
God!
home from here.
They better beat the freaking Josh Harris. All right. Ugh. That press conference. What did you think of that press conference yesterday?
I just got a text from a very prominent person of the past who would know more about what a good press conference is than anybody I know in the business. And he was just remarking about that Harris is answering questions at a press conference that's clearly off of statements. I mean, this is a grown man who obviously has made a lot of great moves and made a ton of money. And he has to be managed in that thing, because you saw the answers. Letter of the law, the answers were fine. But they were coming, they were all scripted, and I didn't believe a word of it, Anthony.
No, I didn't either. I thought it was horrible. Yeah, the other guy was good.
Sure.
All right.
He came off pretty good.
Yeah. I thought he came off.
Yeah.
Listen, I think he's a smart guy.
He seems competent.
Yeah, I think he's a smart guy. I think he needs to be the face of the thing.
Yeah, you can't have Harris out there.
Right.
Having said that, and I agree, but is the pedigree of who gets picked here hurt by the fact that really you got to answer to Bob Myers? I mean, if you're a real big hitter, don't you feel that you got to be in this collaborative thing rather than making your own?
I don't think they're going to get a big hitter.
Big hitter comes here?
I don't think.
Well, there you go. Well,
I mean, I think
that answers the question.
I think the big hitter is Bob Myers.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
But my whole thing is, he's like, hey, we're gonna hire a guy and be collaborative, all this other nonsense. Like, dude, I don't need that you are around running, the Devils, and you have a place in the Commanders, and you're the Harris Blitzer, number one guy. I need you to focus on the Sixers, all right? Like, listen, you want a championship and build a dynasty. I need you. I don't care who it is. You get your guy who's your GM, but I need you pulling the strings. And I need you out front.
Right.
He's got to be the front man. You listen to him talk. He's intelligent. The fact that he said, and I think it was awesome. The fact that he said that I don't know that the 3-star thing works anymore. Depth's so important because of pace of play.
Right. And I also thought it was great that he said to go from good to great comes with risk.
Yes.
Because you don't just nickel and you can't.
Yes.
That's what brought on all this tanking and stuff like this, is that you can't get better in the NBA by incrementally. You have to have, and you got to do something, which brings up what you thought what you talked the other day. That might mean Tyrese.
I know. And I take no glee. I hate talking about it, but it's like I keep going around and how to fix it. And that's the conclusion I keep coming up with. I would love another way, but I don't know how to do it. I love the kid. It's almost like, hey, you get, we're going to free up, because if you're Tyrese and you're playing your heart out, you're playing all these minutes, most minutes in the NBA, and there's a ceiling. There's no way you can win. Like Bob Myers all but said it, which is why I appreciated his part of the press conference. The other guy, you're right. The other guy was just completely scripted, never had a conversation, Here's what, if you're a true owner and you understand people, right? You have a conversation. All right, what are we talking about? Yeah, it was a disaster. Like, I don't need you kind of, you can almost hear him thinking, like reciting, wait, what was that second line in that thing? Like he was rehearsed it.
Right. He had
when Kyle asked him the one question, he's flipping through the sheet of paper. It's one sheet of paper. He's looking on the back.
And then he didn't come close to answering it.
Yeah, you could just see before he walked out, the people handled him saying, just if you're stuck and you don't know what to say, just say, I hear you.
Yes.
You don't hear anything.
Yes. Right.
Can't hear.
I'm as frustrated as you are.
I'm grinding.
Someone could have brushed his hair. I mean, Bob Myers looking like $1,000 in that suit and stuff, and Josh Harris looks like a mess. Looks like he just got off a bender.
Yeah, I to me, you got to be hey, listen, sell the team. I get it. The fans want,
Right.
we listen to double down again, and this is where he should have doubled down again and go, listen, I'm telling you right now, we got to go into the tax. We're going into the tax.
Right.
I know he said it for one time. He was I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Right? But his point should have been, we'll go into the tax. I'll do whatever it takes. Listen, we may have to kind of redo this thing. I get it. Whatever it takes, I'm in. I got to win. But I don't get that sense from him.
Don't give a crap about winning, man.
And that's where you can do a little bit. That's where you could have been more formidable this year. If you go into the tax, you can get some depth. And so,
yeah,
he didn't do it.
Right. That's right. All right, let's do this. Let's start this. I'm dying to do it. So let's kick off with a toast, because we have with us the schedule. And we're going to go through it game by game. All right? In fact, so we're not interrupted. Let's take care of one more piece of business, Jules. Does that sound good? And then we'll come back, and then I want to toast the schedule, my good buddies, good football men, and we're going to go game by game. All right?
Yeah, I'm excited for this.
Beautiful.
All right, let's do that. All right, let's talk about our friends.
Upgrade your home for less during Ashley's Memorial Day event. Right now, save up to 20% on beautifully crafted Ashley furniture, or take advantage of 60 months no interest financing, 0 interest, and that's with no minimum purchase. Looking to sleep better? Get free upgrades on select adjustable bases, plus king size comfort for queen size pricing on select Ashley mattresses. These Memorial Day deals won't last, so don't wait. Shop in store or online at Ashley today. For the past 30 years, Golden Nugget Jewelers has operated out of the very same location in the heart of Philadelphia. Customers from across Pennsylvania, New Jersey, even Baltimore, New York City have come to Golden Nugget Jewelers to find that perfect engagement ring, wedding band, or gift. Their staff is highly trained and dedicated to providing a personalized experience. I've gone there a couple of times. I had to replace a diamond in a ring. I had to get a necklace. They're not pushy. The staff is super informative. It's just a great shopping experience. They have a vast selection of engagement rings and wedding bands, along with high-end watches, fashion jewelry, sparkling diamond necklaces, bracelets, earrings, and everything else you could think of. You receive a final cleaning and written appraisal with every engagement ring purchase. And Golden Nugget Jewelers, they're family-owned. They've been operating since 1987, right there on Chestnut Street at 8th in downtown Philadelphia. You deserve an expert, and you deserve the best price. Golden Nugget Jeweler, where Philly gets engaged. Visit goldennuggetjewelry.com. Upgrade your home for less during Ashley's Memorial Day event. Right now, save up to 20% on beautifully crafted Ashley furniture, or take advantage of 60 months no interest financing, 0 interest, and that's with no minimum purchase. Looking to sleep better? Get free upgrades on select adjustable bases, plus king size comfort for queen size pricing on select Ashley mattresses. These Memorial Day deals won't last, so don't wait. Shop in store or online at Ashley today.
All right, it's time, gentlemen. This is our big takeaway, baby. I won't have that for the big takeaway. The big takeaway from Xfinity. Imagine that. NFL schedule release. We have the Eagles schedule. And boys, here's to an incredible 2026. It is the year of Philadelphia.
Yes.
All right?
Yeah.
The country turns 250. The year of Philadelphia. The Eagles, the symbol of this country. What better way than make another Super Bowl run
The year to
right
Mannion.
here?
There you go.
It begins right here. He's the Mannion.
Let's go, Mannion.
250 years, we're wearing it well.
The first sip of the first beer of the day is the best.
Yes.
Oh, cheers. Jules got a little mimosa.
Oh, Jules rocking mimosa.
That's the best part of the day right there. That makes me happy.
Love it. Love it. That's a nice, tasty Peroni. I love it. All right. Boys, let's kick it off. After our preseason, we have 3 preseason games, just so you know. August 15th, you'll be in Wildwood, and you'll be watching Eagles-Ravens on Saturday night before you go out to the boardwalk. And then August 22nd, you'll, again, watch Eagles-Patriots before you go out to the boardwalk. And on Friday, August 28th, here it is, your last one, Cincinnati against the Eagles here at the Link.
Is that the one game you might not watch the second half of, Anthony?
Friday night. Yeah, what
That third preseason
it's
game.
horrible. Yeah. Usually I'm in, but I don't pay attention. Like, it's on. But but if there's something, it's a Friday night, there's a good chance my out.
There you go.
But here we go. Starting week 1, boys. Let me get my Pat VG and grid going. Here we go. Week 1 at Lincoln Financial Field, 4:25 on Fox. Eagles, Commanders, VG.
Easy win. Yeah, Link's going to be rocking.
Pat!
Nick Sirianni, 5-0 in openers.
It's a great nugget.
He's now 6-0.
That's a great nugget.
It's a good opener, though, because it's a division team.
Yeah.
The interest will be high.
Yeah, Daniel's
It's a
healthy.
test, but it's a W.
Agreed. I love it. I love it. All right. Here we go down to Nashville. All the Eagle fans.
This is going to be a takeover game.
They're going to be doing all over on Broadway,
Yes.
out of beers, in and out of the country bars, the music scene. With Philly sports trips, to be doing it. Vince is going to join us a little bit. It's going to be a crazy amount of Eagle fans down there. And it's great because it's early, so it'll be a lot of fun. A little heat, a little hot probably, but it's going to be good. September the 20th, 1 p.m. on Fox. Pat!
If you try to book that flight right now, you're going to have to go through Chicago and Austin to get the
Oh, wow.
Eagles fans have that book. They have those hotel books. The second they found out it was the second game of the season, at the Titans, the squad's 2-0. That's a W.
WVG.
Yeah, that's a win. That's a second home game.
Yeah, I can't. I like the kid. I think the kids show some promise. They're not ready to win. New coach. They're not ready to win right now. Nah, the Birds all the way. I'm so with you. Do you are you a Nashville guy?
Never been to Nashville.
Really?
Never been to Nashville. High on the list at this point.
Okay.
The whole state of Tennessee, I find interesting.
I liked Knoxville better than Nashville.
Okay.
Now this is stupid, but Knoxville, I love. Neyland Stadium, the checkered end zone, and the backdrop is the Smoky Mountains.
Yes, and I remember Mark Wicker, who I still think's one of the best.
He was great
ever. Writing about that Knoxville Navy, the experience of if you're at a Tennessee game, that people come up in boats, yachts, and whatnot. That would be a cool experience.
It was one of my favorites. I spent 10 days down there.
In Knoxville?
10 days in Knoxville. I was working on a story. I went to class with Peyton Manning.
Oh, yeah.
And I shadowed Peyton. I spent like 4 days with him. Back when, you could do stuff like that. And and then I covered the game on Saturday. I loved it. I had the greatest time. I had a blast down there.
My two, Pat and Brendan, my two oldest, have little notebooks that back in the day, they used to hype the Heisman trophies. And there was a notebook, Peyton for Heisman, when he was just a freshman and nobody knew who he was. And, you know, it was coming in. So they still are in possession of those things.
Ah, that's awesome.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
And the other thing about Tennessee that really puts it at the top of the list is I got to think the barbecue and stuff down there is outstanding. I love that type of food.
Well, he's a music guy too, so
yes.
You know.
So I think it's changed. It's been a while since I've been down there. It was good, like bluegrass music all along that road. But I think now it's a little more pop country. But back in the day when it was old bluegrass guys, whiskey's flowing, it was fun.
I'm not the biggest, the cuisine's not my thing.
Yeah, the food didn't really stick out to me down there when I was there. Yeah. Knoxville has a good zoo, though. I went to the Knoxville Zoo.
Really?
Yeah. Surprisingly good zoo.
All right.
On my way to Nashville, we stopped off at the zoo.
On a slow day, we'll have to get the VG Zoo review.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jacksonville's got a good one.
Yeah.
All right. Chicago's got a good one. Here we go. September 28th, Monday Night Football. I'm Joe. He's Troy. That's happening. Cannot wait. 8:15. ESPN, ABC, Eagles, and Bears. Caleb. Pat.
Black Friday payback.
Revenge.
Totally get it. If we break it up here, W
for Pat against Chicago against the Bears. BG.
Yeah, I think they're a little better this year than they were last year. I think that's a loss. First loss of the season for me.
Yeah, I think I got to go L there too. I mean, I could see the revenge, and Monday night.
That might have been the most disappointed I was in the Eagles all last year. They were horrible.
So didn't it shock? It was shocked me, and I guess they shouldn't have been because we later found out about Jalen Carter's shoulders. But the way they ran the ball,
they manhandled.
God,
yeah.
that was stunning.
They bullied them.
Yeah, and you're running with Mr. Swift, who's built a nice career or whatever,
right.
But they should have been able to stop that.
I agree.
Yeah.
Again, they were running between the tackles.
Yes, they were.
Carter, with the shoulders, but as it was happening, you're like, oh my God, what is going on here?
I feel like Caleb, with his second year in the system, he's going to be a little better than he was last year. I think they're going to be tough. I think the Bears are going to be tough.
I love Caleb. I do. I love him. I think the coach is great. And I love what he's done with Caleb. I do. I mean, how about the throw he makes in the play? It's freezing, right? Right. The game's on the line. He's backing up on fourth down. He's backing up 25 yards and throws a dart for a touchdown.
And you love a guy who can make all the throws.
Yes.
We disagree a little bit on the Chargers quarterback, but my God, he can make all the throws.
He does.
He can make all the throws, and he does it kind of effortlessly. Sometimes.
I know.
On the run, throws where
accurate.
Kind of
super accurate.
Randall-like. I mean, not that Randall could make all the throws. He took him forever, but when Randall got loose, that thing could go 70 yards, and it really wasn't a hell of an effort on his part.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. I have to tell you, I'm a fan of the kid. I love, again, Ben Johnson knows what he's doing. Mm-hmm. He does. He knows what he's doing. But, here's my reasoning why I picked the L. The Mannion offense may take some time to get rolling.
I think that's
if
fair.
There's points.
Very fair.
What happens if there's points there?
Very fair. He might have to get a Mike Garafolo 17-14 win, but duly noted.
Yeah. All right. Sunday, short week, October 4th. Here they come in again. Oh, the mighty Rams come into Lincoln Financial Field, their house of horrors. Whether it's a snowstorm and Jalen Carter or it's blocked extra points and blocked field goals, something always happens to the Rams. Pat, What happens on Sunday, October 4th?
It has to happen sooner or later. I have an L.
Okay.
And I'd rather have the L here than in a playoff game. But like VG said, how many years are they going to roll the Rams through Philly on these 1 o'clock games? But I had to make a choice about that game 3 or game 4, and I'm going to go L here.
Blown away that this is a 1 o'clock game. It's unbelievable that this matchup is 1 o'clock.
Again, but you know, I it's crazy. I agree with you.
Like, I don't know what the Sunday Night Football game is that week, but my God.
Well, you know what the problem is that CBS has the doubleheader.
Yeah.
So, like, the
think,
number 1 Fox team will be here. Like, Brady will be here.
Yeah, well, you would think the Sunday night crew would be like, yo, give us that one.
I don't know what the Sunday night, I have to look what the Sunday night crew is.
I think the additions of the Rams secondary, I give this to the Rams, too. I think their defense is going to be a lot better this year. And McDuffie's a huge.
Yeah,
I think they finally break the jinx or whatever they got going on.
So you got Rams, you got loss here.
Yeah,
I agree with you. I think it's 2-2. I agree. I think they lose this game. Again, you got to put up points, and will they be equipped to put up points this early, this soon? So I'll go 2-2, but I'm not worried. Like, I'm 2-2, but I'm not, like, freaked or anything. I still feel good about the squad. You're not losing big or anything like that. 2 hard-fought games. All right, come up with the short side. We're good.
Yeah.
So preach patience.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as we turn in, it gets a little cooler on October 11th. Even more cooler in London as the Eagles and all of our Philadelphians go over to London. Now, after they invaded us, we invade them. Right?
Yeah.
I was going to say Patriot, but we are Patriot. It's not New England Patriots. We are Patriots that will go over to London and harass all those in the rotten English. I got my man here, so I'm on one side there.
I know.
I'm on the Team Ireland.
I went to Catholic school.
All
I
right.
decided to be on.
So, I got the right side. Eagles, Jaguars in London, Pat.
Here's hoping you're over there and you'll insult the monarchy for me.
Yes.
That's what I'm looking for. It will make me happy that you're over there. I have an L here. I'll tell you what this part of the schedule is. This is you play the games as they come, but I looked back on it and I said, there's very few givens, but this is a given. The Eagles are going to blow a game.
Okay.
And I kept looking up and down, and I had a couple of places, and then I went, boom. And that's where I'm going.
Okay, boom. Interesting.
Yeah, and I feel like the Jaguars have it down over there a little bit. So I'm going to go, just be thought that I was going to go wild when I got 3-0 and going. They're 3-2 now, and I'm not worried.
Look at that. Yeah. That's interesting.
I think the Jags, with the experience of the travel, it's going to be a closer game than we expect, but I think the Eagles win.
All right. Blowout.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not as big a believer in Jacksonville and Sunshine. I mean, I like Sunshine. I thought that team, I think they're a little overblown from last year. I love the Eagles in London. I think the Eagles will be the toast of London. The Eagle fans will be the story, taking over the stadium, creating havoc and being loud and showing passion. I got the Eagles and a big dramatic cover.
There you go.
All right. Man, this is great. Now, Sunday, October 18th, the Phillies here's my question to you guys. Will the Phillies still be playing when the Eagles kick off against Carolina on Sunday, October 18th? Pat?
Are we still in the first round of the playoffs?
No. A wild card is the first week.
Yes. They will not be playing then, I would say. However, I do think they're going to make the playoffs, and they're going to break through at some point. So that's a tough call.
Okay.
I'll lean no, but I could I think there's hope. I really do.
All right, I like that.
I really do.
BG?
No, with an asterisk. If he finds a right-handed bat at the deadline, yes. But
Okay.
as is, no.
Okay. All right. The game itself, upstart Carolina made the playoffs last year, right? What do you got, Pat?
I agree with VG that they're getting better, and they are getting better. I have Saquon running around the end where Jalen Phillips should be, but he has a hammy that week, and he's not playing. And so they go around the end, and I hope Phillips goes on and has a nice year. It's only a hammy, not worrying anything big here.
They can linger.
Little hammy.
Hammies
can linger. But Saquon runs around that end. Last time the Panthers were here, I believe, it was life and death for the Eagles to beat them, and they were the bad Panthers then,
right?
Which
Panther
talks to
drop.
my thing about there's always a game that you never should lose.
Yeah.
But this will not be that game. This will not be that game. The Eagles win fairly comfortably, Anthony.
Yeah.
BG?
I'm not a buyer of the Carolina, so that's a win for me.
And I agree. Everything you said, I see. I see a Jalen Phillips injury. No, I don't want that to happen. But like you said, a hammy tweak or whatever, because he's a bit fragile, right? And as we know. But I see the same thing. I see a big game from Barkley. Victory. Eagles go to 4-2. So at this pace, we all have them at 4-2, just a different path.
Yes.
Well, the VG and I have the same path. All right. Now we go to week 7. October 26th, chill in the air, Halloween week. And on Monday night, Eagles, Cowboys. Oh, let's go.
And if you thought you brought in somebody to talk today who was going to be objective of this, you know me better.
Yeah, baby.
I don't care if they have Staubach, Bob Lilly, and Dorsett, and we're trotting out injuries, and we have to put in a couple kids from Upper Moreland in the secondary. The Eagles are playing the Cowboys. That's a W.
VG.
Yeah, no doubt, W. Monday Night Football, bright lights.
Oh, it's going to be on. Big time.
Yeah.
Crowd going crazy.
Yeah.
Eagles win that game. They smash that slot team.
Yeah.
I
like it. You're back.
It's awesome. I can't wait for that game. That game's outrageous. Incredible. Well, short week. You now got to go on Sunday, November 1st, the calendar. And we're already in November. Go slow. Go slow time. We're in November 1. Eagles at Washington on Sunday Night Football. From MNF to SNF. Pat.
November 1st, night game. The frost is on the pumpkin.
Yes.
The frost is on the pumpkin, and the Eagles play a little bit like pumpkin heads. That's a loss.
Yeah.
First of all, let's just say it's a disgrace that we're 8 weeks into the season and it's the first Sunday Night Football game that the Eagles are on. That's the premier night game. And it's like,
we got 2 Monday nights.
it's not a Sunday night, though. Sunday night's the big game.
Wow.
I don't know. The Monday nights, now they're on ABC, and I prefer Joe and Troy.
Yeah, I think Sunday night's the game. I think it's a slight that is taking this long. I think the commanders or coordinators are grooving, and I think this is a loss. It's just they're on a run. I got them on a 3-game run. They beat the Cowboys Monday night. I think this is a letdown.
I know. I listen. If you short week, emotional.
Yeah.
Then you got to go play Washington. I mean, I feel the same. And by the way, it's revenge from week 1,
Mm-hmm.
and I hate it because you know what? Bleep it. W. You know why? You know why? Because I don't want to see Josh Harris's face up in the booth winning. I can't see it. I'm sorry.
That's right.
I got to will that W.
And may the Flyers sweep the Devils.
Yes.
Year.
I'm going to go W, even though you guys are probably right. And your guys are, I'm going to go with a spike pick.
Nice. I love a spite anything.
Just like you have a game that they're going to probably lose that they should win. That's good stuff. Getting a spite pick in there too.
All right. Then the third of 3 straight division games. Home against the G-Men and John Harbaugh.
This Giants team is now capable of beating the Eagles.
Yes.
So let that be said, but the Eagles go into the bye with a W.
W over the G-Men.
I'm not buying this Giants hype, and Harbaugh, you know how I feel about those guys. That's an Eagles win.
Okay. I like it, boys. I'm going to go L here because I have the spite pick over Washington, and 3 straight division games is tough. You win on a Monday night. You then win on a Sunday night. There has to be a little bit of a letdown. You're taking the Giants lightly, and the Giants win an ugly one.
Very plausible. Very plausible.
All right. Then we have the Week 10 bye.
Well, let's break down the bye. Let's break down the bye. I love where the bye is.
Yes.
That's a late bye. I think a late bye. You know, it's kind of like going back to the cafeteria and school lunches. You hated the third lunch. The third lunch was the worst. You're barely in the door, and now you're getting lunch. It's the worst, especially if you had something after school. You're eating at 10 o'clock, and you're not going to be able to eat again until 6. Third lunch was the worst. This is like having the 6th lunch or the 5th lunch right in the meaty part where you need it.
5th was perfect.
5th was perfect. 6th, you're grumbling a little bit. Yeah. So that's how I feel about the bye.
That's a great
analogy.
analogy.
Third week bye. You want to buy in the meaty part of the schedule, in the meaty part of the legal pad. And this kind of cuts it. You know, it's like 60% of the way through the season. Yeah. It's a perfect time to kind of catch your breath where everybody else has probably got it in the rearview mirror. I love where their bye is this year.
Perfect time.
Genius. And the analogy is great. Great analogy. Great analogy.
Yeah, perfect time. It's almost right down the middle.
Yeah, it's great. All right, let's take, as we go to bye, let's go to our friends. You got it, Jules. Rules. We'll come back. The Eagles, we all have them right now at 6-3 going into the bye.
Just like Mike said, they want to get off 6-3.
Yeah, 6-3. All right, let's talk about. We good to go? Here we go. Parks Casino. Our casino of choice. Great night out. Award-winning dining. Headliners. All right, just announced Roger Daltrey at Parks Casino September 25th. Tommy Chong from Cheech and Chong September 21st. Classic rock with America on Halloween, October 31st.
Ooh.
What's America, VG?
Oh, I'd have to look up.
The old band, right? Like, you know, people, they get legends over there.
I do.
I've heard of them.
I've heard of them.
Motown legend Smokey Robinson. All right, how about that?
A horse with no name.
Sitting from afar and not doing the reads, I'm just telling you as an observer, Parks has really got some great people.
They do. Yeah. They have everybody that goes through. It really is impressive.
Aunt Terry sold out.
Yeah, Teresa Caputo, Dice Man. Comedian Ben Back is August 22nd. Magician Michael Carbonaro, September 19th. It's unbelievable what they have.
Smokey Robinson.
Yeah, they have it all, man. At Parks Casino, plus all the great dining. You can stay at the Parks View Hotel, right steps away. ParksCasino.com to buy tickets. Got to be 21. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. All right.
So, that moment, the one you realize you left your favorite sunglasses at the beach, on the roof of your car, at a gas station 3 states away. Well, I've been there too because I left a pair of really nice sunglasses at a hotel in Toronto, and I was screwed. And then I was hesitant. Did I want to buy nice sunglasses like Shady Rays? And then when I did buy them, I'm afraid to wear them. Shady Rays changes everything. They've changed the game because these sunglasses are made for real life, seriously good looking, polarized, durable, not stupidly expensive. And here's the wild part. If you lose them, break them, day one, Shady Rays will send you a brand new pair. No guilt trip, just replacements. So now I actually wear my sunglasses everywhere without fear. Concerts, mosh pits, on hikes, traveling through the city, on a boat, wherever, because Shady Rays is the eyewear that has your back. So go to shadyrays.com and use the code PHLYSR for 50% off 2 or more pairs of polarized sunglasses.
All right, welcome back. A little bit later on today, we will go live to the PGA Championship at Aronimink, where Danny D is going to be our reporter. But apparently the wind's playing havoc for the players today. Scotty, 3 over through 4 holes.
Wow, that's a shock.
Unheard of.
Right? Like, that's crazy. All right, guys, where we left off at the bye, week 10. All 3 of us have the birds at 6-3. And now on Sunday, November 22nd, oh, it's chilly. Highs in the 40s. Yes. And there it is. 425 CBS. The battle of the state. Here comes Rodgers and the Steelers. The Battle of Pennsylvania takes place. Pat.
Earlier, VG said he wasn't buying the Giants. I am not buying Mike McCarthy and the Steelers and Aaron Rodgers at 49 years old or whatever he is. I think the Eagles will be fresh as a daisy and steamroll the Steelers.
VG?
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think the Steelers got anything. Their offensive line is still not great. Aaron Rodgers is too old. McCarthy.
I agree.
Worries
You said,
about
Pat.
McCarthy.
I think you're spot on. I think you're right. I think bye week, refresh, come back at it. And they don't pose a threat. Like, the Eagles' defense should dominate them.
Yeah.
And, like their best offense last year was Kenny Gainwell out of the backfield.
Yeah, have they upgraded the running back there? I don't even know.
I mean, yeah, they have, but still, it doesn't matter. Like, that offense is pedestrian, and I'm with you. I think Eagles roll. Then we go. Pat.
All right.
All right, so here it is. We have the Ready Terminal on Wednesday, November 25th. Everybody celebrates pregame tailgate for what happens in Dallas the next day. That's right. When we're all sitting down to turkey, imagine yourself. Close your eyes and taste the turkey. Close your eyes and taste the fixings, right? And then feast your eyes. Oh, there it is. In Dallas, Jerry World. And they got the big cart with the turkeys and the 12-legged turkey, and they're going to give the leg out to Jalen Carter and all this stuff, right? It's all there. Same day the Madden movie comes out.
Ooh, Nick Cage.
Wow. Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Somebody's on the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
So, Pat, what are you thinking?
I'll tell you what I'm thinking, that I hope that we do this. I enjoy it, and I hope we do it for many years to come. And you'll never get me as long as I'm breathing. This is a better Cowboys team. Last year, I thought I scoffed when they hired Schottenheimer. I actually think he's been a pretty good coach. I think he's doing a good job. I think they got a lot going for them. I will never, ever, as long as I breathe, pick Dallas against the Eagles. Therefore, being the pig-headed man I am of many years, this is a W.
I cannot say, I wish I was like Pat, but I cannot say that I am. I think the Cowboys, Thanksgiving, this is their jam, this is their deal. I think they had a good draft. I think they'll be better by this, than when they've met the first time. So I'll go Cowboys win.
Okay, you have a Cowboys win. So my natural inclination is to do what you did, VG, because I think that's sane and sound. I think that's fair. But I got a weird feeling. And it's just a weird feeling. I think the Eagles' defense is going to be rolling.
Mm.
And the Cowboys' offense, it will have put up big numbers. But they'll haven't faced a defense like the Eagles and a secondary of Cooper and Quinion and Reek. And just what happened on the Monday night in Philadelphia, They can't solve it. And the Eagles come in all over. A great game, but it's a low-scoring game. And the Eagles win on a Cooper DeJean pick, setting up a game-winning field goal.
All right.
I
hope it's true.
There you go.
By the way, I'm just looking at some people are playing along in the chat. I saw that someone had Sirianni getting fired in the bye week. Someone has him 5-5. Eddie Rice got him 8-2.
5-5.
Jeremy Zebus got him 5-6.
Really? Listen.
That's from your colleagues in Dallas who are their program hasn't started today, so they're on their DLLS or whatever.
I mean, honestly, though, I think they're good. I think this Eagles team's good.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Like, I think their defense is really good. And I get it. The offenses will be a work in progress. You're still rolling back Saquon and I don't know.
Farsi had him 4-5 at the ninth.
I'm going to give you a name.
Yeah.
That if he has a big year, they are going to be frightening.
Devontae?
Nolan Smith.
Oh, wow.
Nolan Smith. If Nolan Smith is a Pro Bowler, if Nolan Smith is the guy that played in the Super Bowl when they won, if he gets back to that, they're going to be frightening on defense. I don't know that he will. But that's the one guy I'm focused in on.
I love it. Love it. All right. Then we come back. You go from Dallas to the wretched Cardinals.
Are they the worst team in the league, Anthony?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a good question. I think the Browns are worse. I don't know. They could be worse. I mean, I feel bad about Brissett. It sounds weird, but I kind of do.
Yeah, he's a solid guy. He's a solid guy that does some things, but I'm not so sure they're not the worst team in the league at this point. And that brings up the point that they are the Cardinals. Let me tell you something.
I remember. Yes.
Let me tell you something. They are not going to roll this team. This is going to be. If you wanted to say, if somebody said, well, what do you mean by an ugly football game? You'll be able to tune them in on Sunday, December the 6th, and say after the fact, that was an ugly football game.
Yeah,
and the Eagles win,
yeah.
That was an ugly football game.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's going to be ugly. Especially you're coming in, and you think, well, you get the bye, but that's something, I mean, like the in-week bye, when you get the long week.
Yeah.
Right? It's like a mini bye. And you play on Thanksgiving, and then you got to go play. You can play out there on Sunday. And it's just kind of ugly. 4:05.
That's another thing I love about this schedule. So many years, the Eagles always had that week 3 or week 4 at Tampa Bay, where it was like 105 on the field.
Yes.
And the Eagles kind of melted. If you're going to Arizona, go in December. It's going to be nice. I'll tell you what, if you can't get on that flight to Nashville or whatever, that's a good Philly sports
That's
road.
A great trip. December 6th out there. Nice. Beautiful. Sit in the sun.
4 hours to the Grand Canyon.
There you go. Your spot. All right, so you got an ugly win, VG?
I think the Jets are the worst team in football still.
I actually don't think the Jets
do. I got them coming off a loss to the Cowboys, so I think they roll the Cardinals.
W, I agree. I agree. I'm sorry, my wife is texting me updates because Anthony's at a crew event to Schuylkill.
Oh.
Yeah.
How's it going?
So it's going on right now.
Good.
Yeah, so I'm trying to it's oh God, I should remember. It's a pretty big one today.
It's not the Dad Vale, is it?
No, it's the
Stotesbury. No.
Stotesbury.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Stotesbury. Good job. It's Stotesbury.
Another thing Philly's great at. Great crew city.
Oh yeah.
Great rowing city.
Yeah.
Tough sport. Anthony is finding out.
Yeah, man. It's nuts.
What time in the morning do you got to get him to practice? Oh boy, that's tough, man.
He's just a body.
He's just a guy for. My God, yes.
Pretty nasty, right?
Yes.
I gotta send that to Jules and put it up on the screen. I was proud of him. Give him some props. All right. We are now Sunday, December 13th. I don't believe in the Colts. I don't know about you guys.
Colts stink.
I don't believe in that team. Like, I'm a Jonathan Taylor fan.
Yeah, sure.
Local kid, great player. But there's no way Sunday, December 13th, on the frozen tundra of the Link, that they're going to come here and win?
Here's my concern.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
I'm looking at this legal pad here. This would have to be their 5th straight win. That's tough. This team's capable of beating the Eagles, but they don't. I have a W.
You have an L.
No. I have a W.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
Oh, there you go. It's your 5th straight
That's
win.
a lot of wins in a row.
Okay. All right. VG?
Yeah, that's a win.
All right.
Not even debatable.
All right. I have a win too. So as we enter this quarter, we put that quarter in the books. Pat and I both have the Eagles at 10-3. VG at 9-4, which is no slouch.
Yeah.
Look at that. Can you imagine? Now I think the schedule gets tough though. This little thing right here,
it is. Yep.
I think it's difficult. Seahawks, the champs, come in December 19th, 5 o'clock Saturday. Standalone Saturday. As we're all getting ready for Christmas. Lights are up. Shopping. Last shopping weekend. Pat, what happens?
That's what makes the beauty of the 5 o'clock start there. You get that shot, you get up early, you get out, you get it done, you get back. Your reward is Birds Seahawks on a Saturday at 5 o'clock.
That's a get-together game.
And I definitely think come playoff time, if these two teams, I'm confident that the Super Bowl champs will not repeat if they get the Eagles along the way in the playoffs. However, that would be the 6th win in a row, and this is a tough quarter, as Mike Garafolo breaks things down by quarter. I have an L here.
All right. Seattle,
yeah,
you have an L.
I think it's a lot for Mannion, the first-time play caller against this defense, so I'm going to have a loss there.
And there it is. L. All right. So let's do this. Before we get to Christmas and beyond, let's pause.
That's the reverent thing to do, Anthony.
Yes.
Let's pause.
I got to ask you about something my buddy Boo brought up about Christmas Eve. And I want to have a discussion about it because he thinks it's sacrilegious.
Let me tell you something. Bo Wolf last night went on quite the rant about the double whammy. And there's a lot of talk that the Eagles are being treated unfairly to have to do both, to do the
Thanksgiving and Christmas.
And, I think Boo's no rookie here. Boo's no rookie. That's an interesting train of thought. I think he has a little something there.
Let's talk about it, all right? But first, I want to do this because, hey, here at PHLY, I'm so proud of the staff that we have, right? Like, we have a great staff. I mean, whether it's Bo Wolf and EJ and Fran, who do a great job covering the Eagles in football, whether it's, Jamie, Corey Seidman covering the Phillies. Corey does such a great job. Whether it's our incredible hockey team of Charlie O and Bill Matz that just slated over the Flyers. Our Sixers coverage is the best in the city as well, with Devon and Derek and Kyle. And Kyle yesterday was fearless. He was for the fans, as he always is. And I'm just so proud to work with him. He is a great reporter. It's one of the reasons why when I decided to do this, and I had all these people on my dream team, right? Kyle was on my list at the top, along with Derek and Devon. And he was awesome. Derek was too. Kyle asked tough questions, and he just has been on top of this story the whole time. So I wanted to say that Kyle Neubeck on the Xfinity mobile call-in line.
He's from Hatball, he's from Horseshoe, he's from Hatball, Horseshoe. Westchester in the house, Cal Neubeck, Cal Neubeck.
Kyle.
What an intro, baby.
Kyle, you were awesome yesterday, man.
Hey, listen, I feel, and I appreciate the the sentiment, but I said it on our show that we did last night. This is why I have a job, is because we have all these fans and people who care deeply about these teams. And like, if I'm not pressing these people on their behalf and trying to get some, make sure their voices are heard, it's like, why am I even there? So that's all it's about to me.
Well, I do want to get, because we have the number one editor in the in all of the country, I think, the venerable Pat McLoone. What did you think of Kyle's coverage of his performance?
Well, people ask about asking the tough questions in the tough spot and whatever, and Kyle got in there and did it. So he's to be lauded for his performance yesterday. A lot of people out there saying, tell me about and stuff like that. Oh God, I hate that.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. I know.
It was the best.
Can you talk on it? Can you
talk about and tell me about? Yeah, there's a lot of the old cliches that we have to suffer through sometimes.
It was great. You asked him the question, and he's like, flips his paper over, like looking for the answer for the question. And he gives you no answer. And then I felt like maybe there was a question between, but it felt like the next question was like, Derek Bodner, also from PHLY Sports. And they're just cringing like, oh, no, now what are these guys asking
Not
about?
this guy, too.
Like a 1-2 punch going on.
Yeah, but listen, I'll say the same thing. I just think it comes down to we have a job to do. And obviously, like, there's a lot of ground we had to cover as a group yesterday. Every question can't be, hey, Josh, why should you sell the team or whatever? So I get why other people are more focused on the Bob Myers of it all and who they're going to hire and whatnot. But that's why we have a full press corps to hit all the angles, hopefully.
Yep. Let's get to it. So the takeaway from me was, I mean, listen, I think Bob Myers is a supremely intelligent basketball man. Like, I think he knows what he's doing. I appreciate the answer where he talked about the idea that the 3-star model is probably antiquated because of pace and depth matters more than ever. So I appreciate that stuff. What I need from him is to take control. Like, I know he's going to hire a GM, but like, he can't be like, I'm just going to be here at the trade deadline. Like, I need him like engaged.
Well, see, I took it a different way, Anthony. I think when someone says that who they hire is going to be the boots on the ground day-to-day person, but they're involved in every single tentpole event, draft, deadline, free agency, like effectively that means Bob Myers is running this basketball team.
Yeah.
And like, I know that his title will continue to say, oh, he's president such and such of HBSE and he oversees Commanders and Devils and whatever else. Like, I think you could hear it in the way he talked. I think you could hear it in what Josh Harris said. Like, he effectively is running this basketball team now, and whoever they hire is reporting to him. And then Bob is obviously reporting to Josh Harris. And so like, there is, I think Bob's draft track record is something we're going to have to get into, because later in his tenure in Golden State, not the best, I would say. It's part of why the Warriors petered out there. But I think what's good about this, other than having a guy who won 4 championships, is that there's some clarity, right? Whoever they hire is not coming into this situation like Elton Brand did in 2018, where it's this murky, like, who's in charge, who has final say, who has the most influence. I think it'll be very clear, top-down pecking order from day one, whoever they end up hiring. And I think in these situations, clarity is very important.
Well, if they had clarity, right, with Morey, Morey was the one in charge.
Yes, but what I'm saying is this is a new structure. Like when Darryl came here, it's like, okay, it's Darryl's show. Bob comes in last year or whatever, and they're being talked about as, oh, he's the all-seeing eye for the whole portfolio. And there was a little bit of going into this, like, hey, what is Bob Myers going to do? Is Bob Myers going to hire himself, essentially? Because people watched when Jerry Colangelo hired his son. Like, these are fair things to be concerned about. Obviously, Bob Myers, a little bit better track record here than Brian Colangelo, to put it lightly. So my point is, they made it very clear yesterday. Bob's going to be top of the ticket, and whoever comes here working with and under him. And even if it was someone I didn't like, I just appreciate that it was abundantly clear how this is going to operate.
Yeah, and again, that's my hope. I took it the same way. That's my hope. I just want to make sure, like, he also needs to be out and in front of this thing. This franchise needs a face. And so if they go out and hire, like, a number 2 in OKC or a number 2 in Boston, that's all great. But Myers should be the face of the franchise. Like, Bob Myers should be.
He's certainly built for it, right? He's got the. I made a joke yesterday, like, Anthony.
He's eloquent. He's conversational.
He's got the hair, even at 51. He's got. I said yesterday, I hope I have hair that good at 51. I'll be still on the air, hopefully, at that point. But yeah, like, look, he's an agent in his past life, and he's been in the front office. Like, he knows how to work a room. To me, that's not the most important thing. Like, I care more about all the, the basketball ops and scouting.
I agree with you. But it's two-pronged, though. I'm with you. I care about the basketball stuff first. But this franchise also needs someone that's going to be that you can answer to. Like, yo, dude, what are we doing here? Where are we going? What's the plan, Bob?
And I think to that point, that's where yesterday is very valuable, because I just think, quite frankly, that he's going to be the guy that will have to answer for a lot of the player personnel stuff. Like, that's the job he seems to have signed up for. It's the job that Josh Harris wants him to have. And he certainly has a wealth of experience in the NBA.
So, go ahead.
I was just going to ask, when I'm looking at the candidates coming in, it feels like Bob Myers, he's got the agent thing down, the big picture stuff, but he's not the greatest with the drafts over time. His draft pick history is not super impressive. Do you feel like Rosman, is it Roseman or Rosman? Does he feel like a nice compliment to Bob Myers?
I know Vince from his time with the Sixers. I thought he was great. And frankly, that's the reputation he has with basically everybody that he's worked with. I do think that that'd be a guy that, if you really want to start turning this into more of a developmental organization, a draft, build out the rotation through youth and depth, which is something he talked about. It's something that's been a big theme with Indiana, OKC, a lot of these other really successful teams in recent years. Then I think he'd be great. I think it is part of the value of, if, as Anthony's suggesting, like, Bob becomes the face and the voice of this organization, and this person that you hire, you don't have to think as much about that stuff, because they're more focused on, hey, I got to really kill scouting. I got to be an expert on all the nuts and bolts of it. And then Bob can just be kind of the messenger, the go-between, the face of the organization. I think that could open up the pool of candidates quite a bit. But I think what they also said yesterday was they didn't want to box themselves into any one style of candidate, whether it's internal, external, scouting, analytics, whatever. So I think it should be a pretty wide search here.
Yeah. You can't box yourself into anything. Let's face it. Like, the whole thing is, which route are we going? Can we get rid of the contracts of Embiid or George? What does it cost? I'm telling you right now, I'm not giving up any assets to move the contracts. I'm not giving up. You need every pick that you have. The cap space is meaningless until you have young talent to build around it.
I'm 100% with you, Anthony. It's been my biggest pushback when look, I get it. The frustration with Joel, the frustration with PG to a lesser extent. I understand all that. I know how frustrating this has been for fans these last couple of years, especially. But what you can't do is take a good situation for Tyrese and VJ in the future and ruin that because you're trying to make short-term focused moves like, hey, we just got to get off this contract. We just got to get off this contract. Because then when VJ is like Tyrese's age, 24, 25, and really ready to win and lead as the guy, you don't have any picks coming in. You don't have any ways to, make that final move and get that final piece to put around those guys. And so I get it. There's going to be some probably tough times here the next year and a half. But I think Paul, you might be able to move him in the next 8 months or so. And maybe that turns into some more depth. And then as you get closer to the end of Joel's contract, we'll see where he's at and we'll see what the marketplace brings. But I'm 100% with you. If you could make an even swap with somebody, okay, let's talk about that, the merits of it. If you're giving up multiple first-round picks, what are we talking about? To me, that's completely unacceptable.
I agree. I completely agree. Here's the tough thing that I'm trying to talk through in my own head, and I brought it up a lot this week because I'm trying to come to a conclusion. I don't know the best pathway to getting more assets and trying to turn this thing over. The one asset I have doesn't match up with my timeline, and it's Tyrese. And I love Tyrese to death. I mean, I love the He's my favorite. Personally, I love him. But I'm wondering, do I move him? Because I know that I'll get a big time, I can get a package. I can get picks. I can really kind of expedite my own kind of rebuild. And, he's the speed guy. And if I don't do it, and when they are ready to win, he's pushing 30. What do we got? There's a lot of ball he's played. He's played tons of minutes. So should I consider moving him now?
I would not be proactive about anything involving Tyrese. Look, if somebody calls you and wants to try to badger you about it, and maybe at that point you have some conversations, but I'm just not at a point where I look at him and, the year that he had, the off-court stuff where he is a genuine leader.
He's
and
the
not
best.
Just with his voice,
the best. It kills me to talk about it.
But with his example that he sets, right? Obviously, VJ came in with his own gangbusters work ethic. Everybody loves him, blah, blah, blah. But for him to come in with that, and then the guy you see in the facility every single day is Tyrese, who is setting an example for the VJs, for the the lesser guys, the Justin Edwards and a Dembone, people like that. It's that's invaluable when that comes in the form
I agree with you.
Also very good.
Here's what I can't reconcile. I'm with you. But what does that do for me if I'm not ready to compete legitimately for it? And the things about building a title contender, I'm done with, hey, let's get out of the second round. It's meaningless. Until they're a championship team, a legit championship contender, none of it matters. It's uninteresting until you're ready to win.
I hear you.
Is he going to be ready to win? Am I going to have a 31-year-old Tyrese that's played a ton of basketball, that's built on quickness? That's my worry.
I mean, maybe you are, and that's look, if you want to explore it, that's fine. I'm saying unless somebody came to me and was like, "I'm trading you the sun, the moon, the stars,"
I get that.
It's just not worth it, because here's the thing. It might not even be a choice that you have anyway. If they keep going down this path where it's hey, Joel plays 38 games a year.
Yeah, but if I'm Tyrese, I go, you're right. Trade me. Get me out of here.
Right. And if he does that, he's still going to have a ton of value. I don't think you are losing out on a ton of theoretical value if you're just keeping him on the team, seeing if you can tinker around the team, seeing if you can get a better, maybe an ascending big man. Maybe they draft a big, they They pad out the front court a little bit so they have a more reasonable chance to win with Tyrese. Like, that's the thing. It's so hard to judge him as like, well, how do you win? And maybe you need to trade him to start rebuilding. I don't know what a Tyrese.
But you can't. Forget it's not about Tyrese. It's about there's no one.
But it is a little bit.
Well, no, but you got no one to win. Embiid's not winning. As long as Embiid and George are here, you're not winning.
But that's what I mean. Like, let's say, for sake of argument, they draft a big at 22, like a guy who they believe can be a starting caliber guy that could play with Tyrese, grow with him and VJ, whatever. And then you kind of see what that looks like. Okay, can we build a reasonable 45, 50 win team where it's built around this guy? And what does it look like when he's true number one? Like, I don't know. You have to explore these things. I think trading him just because it's like, well, you can't trade Joel and Paul, so we might as well trade the next the guy who has real value.
It's exploring it. Like, I'm not just trading them to trade them. I'm exploring. It's something I got to think about. Like, we talk about having these discussions and talking it out. That's what it is. I'm not sitting there going, hey, I got Tyrese. Who's going to give me what for Tyrese? It's not that. But I got to think about my future. And by the way, there is redundancy between Tyrese and VJ. You still don't have a lead guard. Neither of them are a lead guard. That was a problem.
So I will just say this, because I understand what you're saying about he's a speed guy and, how is he going to age, all that. I think guys are playing longer and more successfully than ever. Like, think about this, Anthony. Do you remember different type of player? Remember the conversations that were had about Jimmy Butler in 2019? Oh my God, he's got the Tibbs tax on his legs. Like, this guy's cooked. He's going to Miami. Like, there were legitimately people who were like, he's going to South Beach to retire. And then he makes multiple finals while he's on that contract in his mid-30s. And by the way, does not have anywhere near the skill level that
I don't know how this is going to age. I don't know how guys are going to age, right? Like, Jalen needs to morph into a different kind of quarterback because he doesn't have his legs that he used to have. And he's 27, wherever he is. Like, guys age different way, different sports, but there's a lot of grind, there's a lot of pace, playing a lot of minutes. I don't know. I hope the kid stays this way until he's mid-30s. I covered Iverson, right? Now, there were different work ethics, different lifestyles, which deteriorated part of AI. So I get it. But I saw AI, and when he lost his quickness, that was his superpower. That was a big deal. And you never know how it's going to end. My only point is, I got to think about everything. And the guy that I would protect at all costs would be Edgecombe because he's the youngest, right? He's the guy that I can project down the line. That's it. It's like we would have this conversation if you were running the Sixers and I was your boss, I was Bob Myers, we would have this conversation. Like, I don't know. Like,
we would have it.
What are we getting? Are we getting the Bulls first-round pick this year and next year?
Yeah, my point would just be, like, to what end? Like, and part of when you accumulate picks, part of what you're going for is a player exactly like Tyrese Maxey, where it's not just about the skill and what he brings to the table and pure production. It's somebody who can be a leader for your franchise, whether that's publicly, privately. He's someone that people will want to play with. Like, he's well respected amongst other players.
I agree with you.
And like, I just think when you have a guy that there are few reasonable complaints to make, and he wasn't his best in the playoffs, but we got to give him some grace with the hand.
I preface this by telling you all that, everything you said, all that. But here's what I'm fatigued about. Like, it's all great to have a guy that we love and everything else. I loved Barkley, got us nowhere. I loved Iverson, I get it. Like, they got to freaking win. They got to put it together and get it right. Because the story is old. This whole story's old. It's an old story. This is going on that predates you many years, buddy.
I'm well aware, and something I would say is, maybe Charles Barkley would have had a better chance to win if they didn't trade Brad Doherty for who they did.
Yeah,
you have to give these guys real chances. When you get these guys in the building, you can't spend their prime attaching them to beat down, washed up players and making stupid trades. And That's part of it.
Yeah.
It's a big part of it.
It's a huge part of it. All right, my buddy. You got anything for Kyle, Pat? You're a great basketball man.
Kyle, there's no real urgency here. That's the great thing. Do you feel, they have Myers? Is there a point where they have to bring somebody in, or can they really do a nice search here?
So Bob talked a little bit about this yesterday. They ideally would like somebody in by the draft, but he said it was not a prerequisite. And I think part of that is because, and we've covered these where they've had to bring somebody in leading into important parts of the offseason. A lot of the draft stuff on the organizational level is already done. And so they probably feel confident, like, okay, we'll lean on our scouts. We'll lean on the apparatus that's in place. Obviously, you'd like to get somebody in and say, hey, this is your first rodeo. It's your first real shot to impact the franchise. But it does not sound like they are operating as if they have to have that person in on a particular timeline, which is good, but it will put them under some pressure if it drags on into, late June, potentially even early July when free agency opens.
I like it. All right, buddy. Great work as always. Thank you, buddy. Kyle Neubeck.
The best.
Good to see you guys.
Kyle Neubeck. All right. Lots to get to. We got to take a quick TO, Jules. All right. And then we come back. Christmas.
We haven't resolved booze contention. I want to hear more about that.
Yes, we got to do that. That's coming up next. But first, a word from our friends.
All right, folks, it's Financial Literacy Month, and I've got something that's going to help you off the field. Teaching your kids how to handle money, so important. And if you're a TrueMark Credit Union member, you've got a fantastic opportunity to help your kids and teens learn to earn, save, and spend wisely with a free Greenlight account. Now, Greenlight isn't just any app. It's a game changer for your kids, whether they're setting savings goals, learning how to track their spending, or even getting their allowance. It's all right there at their fingertips. And get this, each kid gets their own debit card. That's right. They can make their own purchases, learn how to budget, and build real-world money skills while you stay in control from your phone. You get peace of mind. They get the chance to make smart, responsible choices with their money. So if you're looking for a way to teach your kids some financial plays this Financial Literacy Month, we can't recommend this enough. It's like training for life's biggest game. So head over to TrueMark.com Greenlight, get all the details and sign up today, and don't miss a chance to set your kids up for financial success. TrueMark Credit Union is federally insured by the NCUA and is an equal opportunity lender, NMLS 40493. Spring is here, and that also means pest season is right around the corner. Ants, spiders, bees, and other unwanted pests, they become way more active this time of year, making now the perfect time to protect your home. That's why our friends at Evans Pest Control are running a spring sales event for new customers. If you're new to Evans Pest Control, you get 5% off general pest control services when you book your first treatment. All you have to do is use the promo code SPRING5 when you schedule your service. This offer runs through May 31st, and it applies to standard general pest control treatments designed to keep your home protected from seasonal pests. Just mention or enter the code SPRING5 when booking your service to receive 5% off your service. It's a great time to get ahead of the pest prowls before they start. So if you're looking for reliable pest protection this spring, who isn't? Reach out to Evans Pest Control. Schedule your service and use the code SPRING5 to save 5% during their spring sales event. Learn more at evanspestmgmt.com.
Wow, that's amazing. Scotty with a meltdown. That's nuts. Meltdowns everywhere.
Welcome to Philadelphia.
A lot of pluses on these people early.
Yeah. By the way, our pest of the week, hey, brought to us by Evans, Josh Harris has to be the pest of the week.
Yeah, as soon as I saw your face, I just hear that pest noise we had.
I got to tell you, I like that news conference, like, it just, like Pat said, it was scripted. Like, Bob Myers was good, but he was scripted. Like, I don't believe that you care.
No. And when they say, if we have a chance to be a contender.
I own it. I get you own it. You own a lot of assets. God bless you.
Yeah.
But do you bleed it?
No. And they're cool with the luxury tax if they're, listen, we all saw the East was wide open. This is a chance. This was a year, pay a little money into the luxury tax.
He's throwing a lot of pestilence to the fans. So there's a pest of the week.
Very good, Pat. Very good. All right. Let's go to our Love Philly, and then we get back to the schedule. All right. So where we are right now is we all have 3 losses after Seattle.
4 losses after Seattle.
I'm sorry. I meant to say all 3 of us said we lost.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But what do you have, Matt?
I'm at 9-5.
You're at 9-5. Pat's at 10-4. I'm at 10-4. All right. Now the home stretch. Ooh. First, our little Love Philly opening. Philadelphia doesn't pretend. Philadelphia is. It's not just the title Love Philly. It's a feeling. It's a heartbeat. A city that never asked for permission to be itself. That's us, right? That's our personality. Philadelphia doesn't pretend. Philadelphia is. And now in 2026, the world comes back to Philadelphia. Not just to remember, but to celebrate. The show isn't just about what's happening. It's about who we are while it's happening. Because Philadelphia isn't a backdrop. It's a character. It's the voice that tells it like it is. The guy at the end of the bar who doesn't sugarcoat a thing. It's the family that's been on the same block for generations. It's the artist, the athlete, the builder, the believer. It's the lifer, the dreamers, the grinders. It's all of us. And that's what Love Philly's about. We're going to sit with people that make this place go. The ones who built it, the ones carrying it, the ones pushing it forward. The legends who left their mark. Not just the championships, not just the headlines, but the moments in between. The way the city shows up for itself, the way it refuses to be anything other than real. And through it all, we're going to remind ourselves and show the world what Philadelphia is. It's not just a stereotype. It's not a punchline. It's a foundation. It's a force. It's a city that gave birth to a nation and never stopped building. So as the country turns 250 and the spotlight finds Philadelphia again, this is our moment to tell the story the right way. Not polished, not filtered, real, authentic, proud. Because this city just doesn't rise to the occasion. It defines it. This is Love Philly. All right, thanks to our friends at Wawa, the Love Philly Hour, which we talk about and revere in people, places, and things. All Philadelphia. Thanks to our friends at Wawa. You see the cup, you know the logo. Wawa. Thank you, Wawa. All right.
Charlie, you reposed we got a flyer signing. Kolosov, 1-year deal.
Oh, okay.
$850,000.
All right. Here we go. Let's get back to it. The Eagles right now are 10-4, 10-4, and 9-5. They now play Christmas Eve, Thursday night, December 24th. My buddy Boo said, it's sacrilegious. I'm not turning on that game.
Ooh.
Now,
that's quite the
Do you believe him?
No.
Yeah,
I
I would like to say the same, but I wouldn't.
I don't believe him. I'm telling him right now, in case he wants to chime in.
I love the sentiment, but that's a check he can't cash.
Yeah.
So his point is like, geez, is there any respect for, God and religion and the idea that, the Christmas holiday that's observed by, billions across the earth, right? Like, there's a certain respect that goes with it. And it's something that in years past, they would never have thought to put a game on Christmas Eve, not even Christmas Day.
No.
It started later with basketball.
Yeah, I respect Boo in the thinking. There was a certain time in my life that would have been crippling. I mean, when you have kids and you got to get all that stuff together, that last minute stuff on Christmas Eve, I'm past that now. So, I mean, I will be able to go to mass and then it works for me. But, I respect what he's saying there. I mean, and I think both between that and with the streaming that the NFL's, nothing's bigger than the NFL, but they're running a risk. At some point, if the people can't see the games and they start doing too much of this, I just think it might get some blowback.
BG?
I'm totally against this. I don't like it at all. I think we just all spend way too much time in front of screens. I feel like Christmas Eve, these holidays should be sacred for people and family and gatherings. I'm not a fan of it, but, it kind of is the religion these days.
Well, what does that say? And Boo was just being like, hey, listen, no one's a bigger Eagles guy, football guy than him, right? Like the whole thing, like our whole lives. He played football like homing, right? Like he loves it. But there was such a thing as, like, you said it, football's religion. And I use that word, and I think I take it as a good thing, right? Where people gather, and if God wants you to gather together, well, you're together for a purpose. And football brings us together, but not to be worshiped, right? Like, that's the distinction. Like, you can't worship the false God.
When do you put the Christmas shows on? Like, you can't even watch Christmas Story anymore. Like, you got a game Christmas Eve, you wake up, by the time you get going, there's games.
You know what? It's a great point, VG. Because I'm the worst.
And how did it get this way? Let's be honest. Fantasy football, gambling has really helped this sport get where it is. So it's on the backs of gambling.
Yes.
And now we're crossing over into the religious holidays.
And what does that tell you? It tells you what'd you call it? The what of excess?
Wretched excess.
Yes, wretched excess.
Yes.
And it's such an apt description.
Right.
It feels like a moment, where that cool hippie Jesus was turning over tables and stuff. This feels like he smashes some TV screens being like, yo, relax.
Yeah.
Relax.
Boo's striking a blow for the people here. So I respect that. I also respect, and I didn't know that Boo played football at Lake Homing. Two of my best friends played football at Lake Homing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Listen, I'm removing myself because I'm horrible. So I admit
but this will cut you a little bit.
You
haven't been cut yet. Now you've been cut.
Because I love it, and I'm all about the excess and too much and wretched excess and the whole thing. But Boo's point is right. Like, the idea of family and watching, being together and eating together. Like, I can make the argument that, hey, if we're all together eating in front of the television, what does it matter? Like, we're all going to converse throughout the day. If we take 3 hours and watch a football game, so be it.
I really wish that game was Steelers-Browns. That would be fun.
Yeah. And I'm talking about Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay, Thanksgiving. No,
right?
Thanksgiving's set there and all, and I feel like that's long and well established. I'm speaking more to the Christmas Eve.
Yeah, and to your point, I do too. I wish it was Browns and Steelers too.
Right.
Because the idea that we're going to sit here and there's an Eagles game, and I don't like it.
Pat, that's the good take. If it's going to be a game Christmas Eve, give two slop teams, that's their primetime game. Don't get, you know what I mean? Just give the Browns and the Jets, put them on. If they want to have a primetime game, get it. But
no, but I do agree
game for contenders.
Yeah, I do agree. It's funny, but there should be some sort of reverence to the holiday.
A little bit,
right?
Come on.
Like, to your point, you guys are right. Like, Christmas Eve football, and then you're going to run 3 games during Christmas Day, and you said it. Like, when we're going to watch Christmas Story, and when you're going to watch the, Santa. We have the Santa tracker. Santa's coming down the channel.
Right. Yeah.
Like, here he is. The satellite.
We're not
over.
Yeah. We're not tracking him till halftime. Leave me alone.
Santa won't get cookies and milk. He's going to get the Primo's hoagie you're eating during the Eagles game.
Yeah, some leftover wings.
Right.
Leftover wins, even better.
What does that tell you? Like, that's not good.
There's so many biblical mythology stories about like getting a little too, is it prideful, greedy? Like,
Well, it's greed, right?
This is where it's like, all right, like this is like a bunch of 7 sins in one thing.
That's
man.
right.
Yeah.
Greed, like like eating,
Yes.
all that. Yeah.
Sloth.
Yeah. We'll all be on our couches. Like, oh,
Yeah. No, it's like, could you imagine? I don't even think in ancient Rome they would have the
no lines going on.
they wouldn't have the games during Christmas Day.
No,
Right.
no.
Yeah. No, you have the feast and all of Christmas, and then you sit back with your goblet and watch the Eagles in Rome back in the day. Sure.
Yeah. There's something
But
about
for an Eagles fan of the magnitude of Boo to think that way, I respect that.
I mean, he wants to. Like, I think there's a piece of a lot of us be like, I'm not going to watch it, but we know we're going to watch it. I wish I'd be like, yeah, I'm not watching it.
And Pet Shop Eddie, it's on us at this point.
Right.
We need to go radio silent certain times, like Christmas Eve, and spend time with the wee ones. The after the gifts have been opened, respect has been paid.
But you know what's going to happen? It'll be like 9 million people will watch it. Like, ka-ching.
Yeah, no, that's the truth. No, you guys are right. Anyway, I found it interesting.
Yeah,
definitely.
Good discussion. All right, boys, what happens in the game? It's Houston.
Well, let's up the ante here. The Eagles, at least, are at home, and they play the game, and they shower up, and they have a day of rest on Christmas Day. The Texans, what are they going to do? Are they going to get out at midnight? Are they going to fly the first thing in the morning? Or are they going to spend Christmas Day in Philadelphia?
No, you leave.
Okay.
You'll leave after.
After the game.
You always leave after the game.
So I feel a little bad for the Texans. And because of the short week, now, by the way, that will be a good test for the Eagles offense. That's a heck of a defense they have over there with D'Amico Ryans. But that's a W.
All right. VG?
That Texans defense is bad. A bad thing, man. So I give that a loss. I don't know if Mannion's up to that.
I agree. I think it's an L. I think they're nasty. I think that defense is wicked. All right, now we go from Christmas Eve to the new year. It's 2027, gentlemen. We usher in the new year. Eagles at Niners on Sunday Night Football.
There's a part of me that wishes I flip-flopped this because I hate the 49ers.
So do I.
That goes back
I
to
hate them too.
butt kicking the Eagles put on them when they were down to their fifth-string quarterback. I hated that Eagles team was dysfunctional enough to lose to those guys last year. And the fact that they have about 10 days to get ready should say, so I think you guys are probably smarter than me if you went Texans L, 49ers W, but I have the 49ers as the L.
Okay.
49ers just seem to have their number lately. It feels like I have another loss.
Do you?
Yep.
Wow, 3 in a row.
That's a gauntlet, man.
Yeah.
That's some defense.
That's exactly why I couldn't do any of that. I mean, you can't. That's not good if you lose 3 in a row with that late in the year.
I mean, you still got a 9-7
playing. Yeah. No, sure you do.
I have his W. I'm not impressed with the Niners. Like, I know they came here and won, and they deserve to win. But I thought this team was. I thought after Chicago, that Black Friday was when I started to go, this is real. Mm-hmm. This is a worry.
And then how about after the Eagles lost to them, they went out the next week and they just got obliterated.
Yeah, I don't think they're very good. I have the Eagles winning. All right, finally, Giants.
It's the ultimate TBA, isn't it? You just don't know.
I know.
You just don't know. There's so many reasons
funny.
why it means something to the Giants and not to the Eagles, or means something to the Eagles and the Giants fall short and they're 7-10, whatever. But I've already got
crazy.
2 losses there. The whole thing. And, I spoke in the beginning that my gut tells me this is an 11-6 team, but I have a W, which puts them at 12-5.
12-5. There you go.
Yeah, I'm not. I know Baldy and a lot of people are on the Giants. I am not. I think this is a win.
So you got him as a win. You have, what, 11?
I think I got him at 10-7.
10-7. Pat's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 12-5. I got a W. So I am at 11-6.
Wow.
So it's interesting.
Well, we all got them better than Brain.
VG 10-7. I got 11-6, and Pat's got him 12-5.
And my gut says you're right on the right number, but I just played everyone the way that I could, and that's what I come out with. And I also look at last year's standings and say, could this team be a game better than they were last year? And I say yes.
I think we go through this. Are we all assuming there's no AJ when we go through this?
I do.
AJ? No, there's no AJ.
Right, yeah.
AJ's gone.
If AJ is here, right, I might be closer to your record. Not that but I mean, I'm chalking up the fact that AJ dysfunction was a big part of what was not great about last year.
Yeah. Oh, so you think if AJ's here, they have a worse record?
It's a net negative.
Wow.
I do.
Wow.
I do.
All right.
I definitely do.
All right. Well, he's not going to be here, so it doesn't matter. I think it's interesting, man. I do.
Brain's got him like an 8-win team.
No, he doesn't have an 8. Text him. I don't think so. I thought he had a, 10?
I don't know. I thought, Julie, didn't Brain have them at like a 7 or 8-win team? Or?
I can't imagine. Text him and see if that's real. I don't. I think it's crazy. All right, we'll come back. And Pat, we want to ask you where you want to go. You're a travel guy. Vince from Philly Sports Trips coming up, and some great road trips. We're going to look at the schedule.
I bet.
From a travel standpoint.
And those guys at Philly Road, they do. Everybody that I know that's been even tangentially involved with that say they're the best.
Yeah, Philly Sports Trips is the best. It really is. True fan travel.
I've only done one Eagles road trip in my life. And I think I've told you this before. I won it. That my colleague at the time when Caesar passed, Josh Barnett, said, there's a contest. Can I enter it? I said, sure, go ahead. And I thought I'll throw it in too. And I won the contest. Brian Tierney was the publisher at the time. He said, wait a minute, this is fair. I said, I've never been to an Eagles road game in my life. So I went to Lambeau.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
I want to hear about that.
Pete Chiraki was on the trip.
Get out of here.
Yeah. And that was very, very cool on so many levels. So I just know I have great friends. My friend Vach from LaSalle does this. I just know that Vince and these guys do it right. I'm really interested to hear your conversation.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. All right, we'll come back in just a second. But first, let's talk about our friends. How about the BetPark Sportsbook online casino app? VG, what are the Phillies tonight? Phillies and the Buccos.
All right.
3-game series begins tonight.
Let's just say I'm looking right now. The Eagles are 10.5 win total. That's where I'm at right now. Let me get the
well, if they're 10.5, Pat and I give us the W, and VT's got a loss. That's interesting.
Phillies are plus 110. Is Skeens on the mound today?
Skeens goes Sunday against Zach Wheeler.
Yeah, Skeens Wheeler on Sunday.
That might be a Nola.
Oh, it's a
bet.
Nola
line.
Yeah. And again,
Braxton Ashcraft.
Ashcraft's really good. Ashcraft. Yeah. So you can check that out. Yeah, some great pitching matchups. Pittsburgh's actually interesting. So you can check it out. And then, but VG brought up the season win total. You can play that on the app as well. Check it out. Hockey playoffs and NBA playoffs and all the baseball you want, all the props you want right there on your phone. You can check it out. It's great. You got to be betparks.com is all the details. You get 200 new customers, get 250 spins on the new soccer-themed slot game, plus up to $500 casino bonus back. 21, you got to be in PA, New Jersey, Michigan, Maryland, Ohio. If you have a gambling problem, please call 1-800-GAMBLER. Now let's talk about Xfinity and the 5-year price guarantee. What if you can have reliable, intelligent Wi-Fi and you can keep it the same price for 5 years? That's the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. Imagine Wi-Fi that makes everything in your home work together, that finds and fixes problems before you notice them, like super intelligent Wi-Fi with a 6th sense. That lets you stream the game even when the whole family's online, all your devices working in perfect harmony. And here's the best part. no annual contracts, no hidden fees. Xfinity's best equipment included. Take it from me, ton changes in 5 years. Championships are won except for the Sixers. Records are broken. Kids are bigger. The whole thing. Your Wi-Fi should stay put. Lock in your price. Unlock the possibilities with Xfinity. Learn more. Xfinity.com. Xfinity? Imagine that. Select plans only. Restrictions apply. All right, joining us. Man, he is terrific. They run all kinds of incredible trips. And now, Pat, he is the official partner of the Philadelphia Eagles. That's right. Philly Sports Trips, True Fan Travel, Vince Rizzuto. Good morning, Vince.
Good morning, guys. How we doing?
Congratulations, buddy. I know we talked about
Thank
the
you.
other day, but what a home run. And this schedule is a home run.
It's incredible. I just wanted to start off by you guys were talking about Christmas. In the UK, there is no games allowed on Christmas for soccer matches. And they have a tradition called Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas. And that's when all the games are played. That's when the families are recovering from their Christmas and they watch soccer, they go to matches.
Perfect.
I think the US should do that in the future.
Yes.
Concur.
I like it.
You know what? That's
a solution.
Yeah.
That's a great plan, Vin. You're right. It's a much better plan.
It's going to have to take the people, because there used to be the point where there was Black Friday, but then stores all opened on Christmas Day. And then there was kind of like a backlash and people were angry about it. Now stores aren't open on Christmas Day, most of them. So it's going to take us to be like, we don't want these games on these holidays.
Yeah.
It's the only way it'll happen.
The problem is,
they're all going to watch. Millions of people are going to watch it.
Yeah, because, like it's easy to have the stance that we do. But people are going to be like, well, I got it on.
Yeah.
The numbers will be there.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Anyway, so you can all turn on the soccer matches on Boxing Day.
Yeah.
And
Here
the
you
Eagles
go.
the day before. It is
Great,
what it is.
great. By the way, man, these trips are amazing. They actually fell really good, right?
It's incredible. The first three, Tennessee, Chicago, London. I mean, can you think of a better 3 trips to start the season off?
This has
amazing.
to be ka-ching day for you, Vince.
It's 10 years in the making. So I think about 8 years ago and the smaller trip that we did to Nashville, and now it's 8 years later and we're going through the rotation. Next year will be Miami again. And we talked about earlier this week, the Cuz cruise in Miami. So, every trip is always about the next trip and how do we make it better? And, what unique things can we add to these cities and to these experiences? So we're really excited.
So give us a little insight into each of these trips, okay? So let's start. First one, let's start with
Nashville. We'll go in order here. To be the very first Eagles fan travel trip, couldn't pick a better one, guys. So breaking news, David Akers is going to be hanging out with us in Nashville. We're at Opryland. We have a boat party taking us from the hotel to the stadium. 4 days in Nashville. Start off the year, first road game of the year. It's going to be incredible. We're expecting hundreds of fans. It's going to be a really, really fun trip.
Yeah, that's a great one. All right. And then you go back, and if you can't get to Nashville, how about Chicago in late September? It's the perfect time to do it. And it's a Monday night. So you can experience all that Chicago offers. And trust me, having lived there, it is an incredible city. It's so much fun. That is a great trip.
The Eagles fans deserve this one. We've had so many December trips to Chicago where it's impossible to even stay in the stadium for 4 quarters. So we're excited. It's a beautiful time of year. A lot to do in Chicago, and so we're fired up about that.
And then the one I can't wait for, October 11th, we invade London.
Slay. That's all I can tell you. Darius Slay. He's coming with. He's coming with the group. Dave Spadero will be part of our group. We're going to have an incredible trip to London. We're the official partner of Passyunk Avenue, which we all know is South Philly in the UK. They have their 5
My boy
locations
JP
now.
is the best.
JP, he's incredible. So, Philly food, you go to London and you get a cheesesteak. And honestly, guys, that's probably the best thing you're going to get out there.
Yes.
Is a cheesesteak food-wise. But there's all the history and the culture. That Tottenham Stadium's really cool. And, last time when we were there 8 years ago, the Eagles played at Wembley. So you get to see the Eagles play in a different stadium. And I got something else kind of, that we're talking about here at headquarters. And we're talking about, if you're already going to be over there, why not add a couple days in Italy? So we're thinking about it.
Let's
people,
go!
The people are talking.
Wow.
The people are talking.
Listen. You don't have to talk me into this thing, all right? Like, let's
guys,
do
it had nothing to do with sports, but me and Anthony had this incredible trip to Italy together years and years ago, and I think it's time to go back.
I do too. I think it's time to dust off that little, that Gargano, Rizzuto travel over there. Let's do it, baby.
Let's get to work. So
I love it.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mario Perillo Jr. over here.
Yeah. Come to my Italy.
Yes. Yes.
I will show you
Yeah.
the canals of Venice.
I'm in. Let's go.
The ruins of Rome.
Yes.
God, the Eagles
That
better win.
group.
The Eagles better win.
I know.
You don't want a sad Anthony on that bend.
My brother, that's awesome. We got Thanksgiving Day in Dallas. Will you do that?
Yeah, it's interesting. We've never done a trip on Thanksgiving, and we already have a couple dozen people that are crazy enough to want to do it. And we thought about who would be the right person to be with us, and Jeremiah Trotter came to mind. He's committed. His son's going to be playing. He has to go down. His whole family's going to be there to cheer him on, so he's going to be with us. So we're going to do a family Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, I love that.
Dallas together.
Axeman,
nice tailgate.
the Axeman.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be cool. I mean, we said 99.9% of Philadelphia will be home watching that game, but the crazies will be with me and Trotter down in Dallas.
I love it. Axeman's my main man, and then a glorious trip on Sunday, December 6th. It's freezing in Philadelphia. It is not a better time to go to Arizona than early December. Oh, man.
We got an insider on this trip. My brother lives out in Scottsdale, so we're excited to kind of go out and see him. But downtown Scottsdale is awesome. We have a great hotel property, a lot of tailgates. A lot of Eagles fans live out there, so we'll be in all these cities, and we'll be meeting up with the local Eagles fans and working with them. And golf. There's some incredible golf courses out there, and we might even do a charity golf tournament in Arizona this year.
And that's where the schedule really worked for you, Vince. You've got Chicago early when it's nice weather out there, and then you get Arizona when people want to get away from the cold here.
And it's the first year in 4 years that we don't have to go to Tampa in September.
Oh,
right.
So,
yes.
I'm with you. Yeah, it really turned out nice.
The only tough one is the Niners trip because it happens on January 3rd.
No, that one's tough. What our thoughts are there is why not go out on New Year's Eve, make it a New Year's Eve sort of trip, and then our buddy,
wine country New Year's Eve.
Why not
go buddy?
Out.
We're so funny.
And if you're gonna play a team the first game of the calendar year, might as well beat those 49ers.
You're like wine country. I'm like, man, I'm your dive bar man. If you need a tour, I got a whole collection and a blog post about San Fran dive bars I love. And I was like, I just want to go hit dive bars. I'm not even thinking Napa. It's that collared shirt you got on. You got Napa.
It's going to be both
today.
I do like wine, cuz I don't. It's in the blood. You know what I'm saying?
We'll do 2 days San Fran, 2 days Napa. You can get your wine and your dive bars.
I love a dive bar. Listen, I can walk in any dive bar.
I mean, can't we get this? I'm great at finding great dive bars. I can put a dive bar tour. If some of your group wants to split off and do dive bars, I'll take them around.
Oh, well,
it happens every trip.
Frisco's a beautiful city.
Yeah, I love San Fran.
No, it's a great city. And I think about it, but you're 100% right. Like, to go out there and spend New Year's out there would be fun. It's a good idea.
We're excited. We haven't done those. We haven't done New Year's. We haven't done Thanksgiving. So a couple new ones, a couple surprises. And Ant, it's always about surprise and delight. What else can we throw into these trips? How many boat parties are we going to do? Over under 3 or 4 this year? And let's just have fun. And at the end of the day, it's about getting as many Eagles fans on the road. And you guys were talking wins and losses. When you have a good schedule, it means a lot of Eagles fans are going to be traveling, and you have to remember that the fans do affect the game. These fans are incredible. There's quarterbacks that talk about how they couldn't hear the counts, and they're playing in their own stadium. So don't underestimate the fans. I'm saying 13-4.
I love it.
How about it, Vince? What do you say to people that just haven't pulled the plug on doing this for the first time, and they're not quite sure? What do you say to them?
I tell them to come to a tailgate, book it on your own, come join us at the tailgate and talk to all the other fans. And normally what happens is they book the next year. So, you can do it yourself. I do it, on our own sometimes if you have a brother that lives in Arizona. So just come meet us, come check it out, and just understand that, it's about the community, right? The fans, they bond, and then they travel together. They make it a tradition. So I also tell people to be careful. If you don't go to a lot of away games, you were mentioning your Green Bay game, it becomes an addiction. You want to do it more. You want to see the other stadiums. It's really unique, to be Philly away from Philly altogether. So beware, it is addicting, and no pressure. You can wait till next year when we play in Italy. Who knows? There's a rumor, guys. There's a rumor about the first NFL game in Italy next year. So who knows?
Yeah, buddy.
That might make your head explode.
Yes.
That's just every sense of yours just vibrating to the point.
Collision of
everything you love.
Things I love the most.
Yes.
I love that country, and I love I love football, and the homeland.
What would be your dream? I mean, it's going to be Rome, but what would be your dream city to have the Eagles go to?
I mean, any of them. Listen, Rome is Rome, right? Naples is close by. I love Naples. It's got that.
The Philly Eagles fans align more with a Naples crowd.
Yes.
Yeah.
How about it, Vin? We're Naples all the way. Oh, but all the Italians that came to this country are all from Southern Italy. Like, if you were from the north, you had means and money.
Right.
You didn't need to leave.
Yeah.
But all the people from the south, they were poor, so they had to leave. And they're all from Naples and Calabria and Sicily and Puglia, that area. Abruzzo,
Macalabrian.
Yeah, I know you.
Calabrese.
I know. I got a part of that. The Calabrese. My brother. What a great time. Listen, give people the website again, just so they can go and check it out.
My last thing I wanted to say is, Ant, when you and me started doing this together, going to Miami and stuff, it was a 1-man, 2-man show, me and my partner, Bob, but we have a whole team now of 10 people. So I just wanted to give a shout out to all of my team at Philly Sports Trips. They're the reason I'm allowed to talk to you guys today. They're the ones booking everything, making it the magic happen for the fans. But now, for the first time ever, you can go to PhiladelphiaEagles.com/travel, and you can look at your trips and book them.
Nice.
How cool does that feel?
Cool.
You know what's awesome, Pat? You'll appreciate this. Vinny's a huge Eagles guy, right? Like, obviously. He's been talking, I want the Eagles as a partner. I want the Eagles as a partner. I want the Eagles as a partner. Someday. I mean, he's been saying this for 10 years.
He did it the hard way. He earned it.
He did.
Yeah.
He left his job at Leonardo Helicopters, right? Like, a big job. Leaves it to do this vision. And now he's on the Philadelphia Eagles website. I go,
man.
That's the spirit of Philadelphia, man.
And just so you guys know, we expanded, right? So we partnered with the Browns, the Falcons, and the Ravens first. So we've been doing this in the NFL for 3 years. And we always knew, when it was time, we'd be ready to bring this to the Eagles. And I look at it, I was talking to Dave Spadaro earlier today. I look at it as our company is drafted and we need to provide value to the team, to the fans. We take this as a responsibility. This is us, elevating the fan experience and giving the fans something they haven't seen before. So we take it seriously. We do believe the fans and the energy, controls, sometimes the game and can help big plays. The energy goes onto the field to the players, and we feel that connection with the city. And there's no other city in this country that I could have quit my job and started a travel company with. It is the passion of Philadelphia, and I thank them every day, and I thank you guys for being a part of it too.
Well, listen, I know how hard you work firsthand. You are terrific at what you do. You put on a party.
He's got a great dude. That shirt is awesome. Is that a Philly Sports Trip shirt?
Yeah.
This is my boat shirt. I only wear it on boat parties, but today's been a party. It's like nice. Christmas Day for this with the schedule. Yeah.
Can I buy that? Can I buy it online?
Not yet, but we'll get you one, and then I'll see all you guys in Naples. All right.
Nice. My brother, love it. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Congratulations. And we got to highlight our trip. All right.
Yep. We're going to make it happen in London.
Yeah. We're going to have it's going to be fun. And we're going to have a great time.
Oh yeah.
We're going to sell free planes out. We're going to, I want to like invade. All right. Let's go.
The Cuz Cruise coming back. Thanks everyone.
Along the Thames.
Go Birds.
Fantastic. Go Birds, brother. Go Birds, baby. There he is. Vince Rizzuto, our man. Hey, real quick, a great pub. I just want to give him a shout out. McCrawson's is having on Sunday the birthday block party. Doors open at noon, live music, all kinds of stuff. A great local pub. I love our chef and everybody over there at McCrawson's.
Great spot.
Great spot.
Yeah, it's a fun spot.
They're having the birthday block party on Sunday, so check that out. Hey, let's take a quick TO. We'll come right back. And we got TV Todd, our brother. We got Danny D from the PGA, Pat.
He's got to get out there in the course and tell Scotty to get that back together. Come on now.
Didn't you see how about his spot was nice, wasn't it? Yeah, it was sharp. All right, let's do this. Let's take a quick TO and come right back. Hey, you know what I'm feeling? That feeling when you just need a couple of quick reset days, right? You don't feel like dealing with airports. You don't want to do a long drive. You don't want to overcomplicate travel plans, right? That's why you want to save them for the special for the Philly sports trips, right? Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. What a great getaway spot for Philadelphia area travelers. It's got a bit of everything: history, shopping, entertainment, outdoor adventure, great food, all just right outside the city. You can spend the day exploring Valley Forge National Historical Park, hit the shops at King of Prussia, check out live entertainment, explore the amazing small towns and the hidden gems all throughout Montgomery County. And with America celebrating 250 years and the birthday this summer, there's never been a better time to experience the history and stories that helped shape this country. Whether it's a couples trip, family weekend, sports road trip, or just a chance to unplug for a few days, Montgomery County makes it easy to get away without going far. Plan your trip, book your stay, and start your retreat today. valleyforge.org. That's valleyforge.org.
If you're a golfer in Philly and you're not part of the GAP yet, you're leaving a ton on the table. GAP, the Golf Association of Philadelphia, is your all-access pass to the best golf in the area. Their member play days get you on the top private clubs and premier golf courses you normally can't even touch, and it's all in a relaxed, fun format. No pressure, just great golf. And when you join, you get a GIN handicap, which changes everything. It levels the playing field, tracks your game over time, and makes every round actually mean something. Plus, for a low annual cost, you unlock access to events, championships, discounted tee times in the entire GAP network. It's the hub for amateur golf in the greater Philadelphia area. Getting started is pretty easy. Just visit gapgolf.org and click join or get a handicap. You can sign up for the online USGA GAP Club for just $55 and get instant access to your membership and get a handicap, or you can host your own handicap through a local public or private golf course that offers GAP. Once you're in. Events, exclusive courses, all of it. Go to gapgolf.org and get started today.
All right, welcome back. Woo! Whirlwind day today, the party schedule.
Good day today, man.
Now let's get to our man because, listen, there's no Flyers, there's no Phillies, there's no football to watch. I mean, Phillies there are, but no Sixers.
No Sixers.
But what are we watching? It's time to reconvene with some shows.
You need TV, Todd, in the worst way, right?
Right.
Absolutely.
I do. Let's get him up here. TV Todd.
Act like a man. You can't handle the truth.
It's time for TV time.
There he is. Do you
Hello,
have
guys.
Flyers withdrawal?
You know what's funny, Ant? I usually when the Flyers season ends, I need an immediate break. Like, I don't watch any other hockey games. I really don't watch a lot of the exit interviews and things like that. For some reason, probably not surprising, I watched every exit interview. I watched Danny's presser, Todd's presser. I'm watching Charlie and Bill break it all down. I'm still in the season.
It's funny you said that. I felt the same way. I couldn't wait to consume it. I love the NHL playoffs, so I'm in every night. Like I get home for practice and at the schedule, I'm looking, and on the game on the television was the Canadians and Sabres. Like, it's awesome. I can't wait for them to restart.
Yeah, I did catch some of that game last night. I mean, that's pretty insane. I mean, I hope this thing goes to 7. That would be a hell of a game 7, Montreal and Buffalo.
Oh my God, yeah. But no, to your point, and Pat, do you feel the energy that the Flyers have right now?
I totally understand what Todd's doing because I'm like starved for, they're on a road, the Flyers, and they're going a certain way. And every little decision they make now matters.
Yeah.
And so I think that's what we're feeding into.
What kind of back page would you have done with the Flyers during this whole run? Would you have had a field day with them on the back page?
Without a doubt. And I think that the back page at some point, and we're very objective, but it would have had to have approximated the way the fans treated that last game with the Let's Go Flyers, the ovation they got, and conversely, what the Josh Harrises did.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm looking at
we
Todd.
call them like we say them.
I mean, Pat nailed it. Pat nailed it. It's exactly right.
Let me laud you because you're such a great Philadelphia sports fan, 4 for 4. The Flyers you love, your main passion, but you felt inclined to buy Sixer tickets and go to the Sixer games just to support, be a 4 for 4 guy.
What an idiot I am on that one.
No, you're a soldier, buddy.
That was brutal, though, to sit there in those stands with the Knicks fans all around. And listen, it wasn't like the Knicks fans were just sitting there and being good people, whatever. They were taunting us.
I done with that like 2 years ago. Was it 2 seasons ago? I was at like the game 7. It was horrible with those New York fans. I mean, but we've known to do that in other towns. You got to take it.
Yeah.
It sucks. It's horrible.
It does. It does. And you're right. I did think about that too. I'm like, well, if the roles were reversed, we would be as relentless.
Yes.
But nevertheless, I'm looking forward to those fans not winning a championship this year.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Like, I root against them so bad.
It makes you hate the city. I mean, I hate that city, but it makes you hate it even more.
Yeah.
I'm so out on that town, village.
I hear you, buddy. One last thing on the Flyers. When you look back at the injuries, like you forget, right? Like the war that the playoffs are. I mean, these kids who's got like internal bleeding.
Yeah, let's compare a bad pinky to internal bleeding.
Right? Like broken ribs. 2 guys got broken ribs.
Yes.
It's unbelievable, Todd.
Oh my God. I mean, the basketball, we got soreness. They're out for a week. I mean, I thought about that last night, after seeing the Flyers list, and then I was, again, catching a little bit of the Montreal Sabres game. I was thinking, how many of those players are just as banged up as our guys and are skating at these high levels? I mean, there is nothing like hockey players. Fibulas, ribs, nasal fractures, wrist fractures. I mean, come on.
Where do you guys? I was watching the game last night. Where do you guys? I have a hard time. I want the Sabres and the Buffalo fans, but it's also the Canadiens, and I respect Montreal. Like, where do you guys lean on who you're rooting for in that series?
I'm rooting for Buffalo.
Buffalo?
I am too, but I also root for, at some point, the Canadian curse has to end. I see what you're saying.
I appreciate.
I mean, they're such a great fan base. I mean, they're a great fan base, but the Canadian fans.
I appreciate them.
Nuts.
Like Habitants in Montreal. I'm sure Todd. I mean, that's your world, and your daughter goes to school like stone's throw from there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you. Like the Buffalo story is really great. It's very similar to the Flyers story in some ways, and I love it for the fans there. But just like we've been saying that it's good for the NHL if the Flyers are good, it's good for the NHL if Montreal is good. And in some ways, I think that would be really cool to see Montreal get over the hump as well.
Yeah. Hey, last thing on the Flyers, then we'll do what we're watching. But Michkov, man, it's funny. It just this drama, the fan base is wild when it comes to Michkov. I get it. The kids, I love the kid too. I think the kid's gonna be a stud. But you also got to play within a team. There's got to be restraints or constraints.
This isn't the NBA. The superstars don't control. You need a team. It takes a team to win a Stanley Cup. It's the most grueling gauntlet in sports. It takes a team. I'm absolutely on board with everything that was done with Michkov. And to be fair, I think Michkov is on board with it. When you really see what he's doing, he's skating right now at Voorhees. Like when you see this guy and what he saying about the fans, he looked out in those stands and he felt bad that people were wearing his jersey and he wasn't scoring more. A lot of this drama is just completely spun up by the social media. I hesitate to say fans. I don't even know if they're fans, but it's by social media. And even today, when they re-signed Kolosov to a 1-year deal, instantly people are like, what, did you spell Zegras' name wrong or Vladar's name wrong? You're signing this guy Kolosov? Give it a minute. These guys, it's about clicks. It's about getting reactions and trolling. I think Michkov is on board. He wants to get better.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you, brother. I agree. All right. What are we watching, buddy?
Well, first of all, before we get to that, I just got to say, Pat, you got me so fired up for Reading Terminal Market 6 months from now. I can't even tell you.
Hey, do me a favor. You're going to have to do it, right? You got to stay over. And now listen, you were out of town last year. You were over for Christmas Eve 2 years ago. You got to come. Now you got to come with the Eagles playing.
Well, I have to see your situation on Christmas Eve this year because I just know you're going to be stirring that crab marinara, but you're going to be so torn with the game behind you. We'll set up a little TV that's in front of the stove.
Yeah, you got to get video. I need video of what's going on over there.
Todd was there. He was a witness.
Yeah.
2 years ago. You know, I appreciate him. He's so kind. He was like, yeah, I'm like, I should stop over. Brought his beautiful wife, his lovely daughter, and he's like, I had it out. You remember, you're like, I got it out. Just in case, it's I got to ditch this joint. I had it built it out. But he wound up staying. He's like, I had a lot of fun. Yeah. I thought it was the greatest, brother.
Yeah. Listen, you got to have an exit plan no matter where you go. But at the end of the day, if I stay, I'm there because I really had a great time. And I was loving it. I didn't want to leave. I only left because it got super late. Yeah. And I went through I don't know, I went through 6 fishes already. So I don't know. It's
I'm so glad. All right, well, you got to come back and watch. He wants the birds.
We got to have video. We got to have video of it, Todd. I mean, you're a
All
TV
right.
film guy. You got to get video of it.
All right, I'll be your correspondent for that evening.
And hey, before we move on, I mean, mark your calendars because I'm excited about this with the Flyers. July 1st, free agency starts.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to this offseason.
Yeah, me too.
It's going to be so interesting. I think Danny said it really well yesterday. We have so much to play with. We have the cap space. We have the picks. We have everything. Now we just got to figure out the puzzle pieces. And I completely trust these guys right now.
Totally. Let's go. Let's go, Pat.
Yes, sir.
Do it.
Yeah.
Punch Pat.
Yeah. Take it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Let him take it. Good for him.
He's a man.
Good for him.
If I can be your buffer, I'm happy to do it.
He's me.
Yeah.
You won't get mad at me. Ooh, I'm going to call HR.
Yeah, I'm the happiest elf in the forest right now. Go ahead.
I'm mad. So what are we watching, buddy?
Well, we're digging out here, right? And now we're getting into some new shows. So there's one I want to talk about, Anthony. I think you may have an interest in this. It's a show that just dropped on Netflix called Legends. And the name, I wasn't really sure what it was. And I noticed that this show was like 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. So I dialed it up and I watched the first couple episodes. It's great. It's a British crime drama. So I know I have your attention right there, Anthony. It's a British crime drama set in the 90s. And it's a true story about the British undercover customs investigators didn't have any money to sort of fight the drug trade and the heroin that was being brought in the 90s. So they actually went out and enlisted regular citizens or people who worked in low-level jobs in customs, and they trained them to be basically narcotics officers and infiltrate this drug ring. And it's a true story, and Steve Coogan stars in it. He plays. I love Steve Coogan. That dude is so talented.
The best.
It's crazy.
He's the greatest.
He goes from comedy to drama.
Awesome. Yeah, the trip was awesome. He's the best.
Amazing. So he's like the head of this narcotics rings of regular people. It's cool and it's doing great. It's a big series right now.
Legends.
So,
I'm down on
Legends,
that. I love that.
And all the episodes are there for you. You don't have to wait week to week. You're good to go.
What's it on?
It's a Netflix series.
Okay, good.
So that's
something I'll watch.
That's really I'm into it right now. Great. There are two documentaries I want to throw out there. I love the documentaries. The first one is, right up my alley. It's about Martin Short and his life and his career, and just amazing to celebrate a career starting with SCTV and all the way through it. And Marty's been through a lot of personal tragedy lately. Terrible. And he's just a great
Lost
guy.
his daughter.
Oh.
Yeah, his daughter unfortunately lost to a battle to mental illness, and he dedicates the documentary to his daughter and to Catherine O'Hara, who they were super close, and she recently passed. We all
she was awesome, Catherine O'Hara. I loved her.
Miss her all the time. Every time I see her on TV now, I'm like,
you're 2 for 2, Todd. I'm going back armed with both of these.
I love it. That's great.
I have a list of every British show that my wife and I have watched since COVID.
Oh, you're BritBox. BritBoxing it.
Yes.
Oh, I'm in. Listen, I'm like you, Pat. I'm the Brits can't generate enough content for me. I mean, I'm like even loving, and I'm loving this. I'm not just saying this. I am loving SNL, Saturday Night Live UK. I am loving it. So
wow, they have SNL UK. I didn't even know about this.
Yeah, the woman Hannah Waddington did it the other week. I saw. Yeah.
What? Yeah, they've
Tina
had
Fey went out and did it. One of their first ones.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great hosts. Jimmy Fallon shown up on it. It's great. They did 8 episodes to test it out. It's live in London on Saturday nights, and then it's on Peacock on Sundays here in the US. And the ratings are through the roof. So I think they're going to pick up, a big season for next season. But it's great because the Brits just, they don't have limitations that we have here in the U.S. They're curse, they're edgy, they're, it's awesome.
That's cool.
I totally agree.
That's cool.
So the other documentary I want to mention is my daughter and I started it last night, and I can't wait to get to the final 2 episodes tonight. Documentary called Dark Wizard, The Dark Wizard, and it's on HBO Max. And if you like these documentaries about these free solo guys, like Alex Honnold and these guys that just climb free solo stuff, you're going to love this series, because this is about a guy named Dean Potter who kind of he himself battled with mental illness and also kind of a death wish, or a death, he had death dreams all the time. And he developed this whole thing where not only do you climb free solo, but you base jump from there. So you climb free solo and then you base jump. And then he developed this combo where you wear a parachute and you free solo, so that if God forbid you fall, you have some chance to try to survive, even though you're probably going to go right into the rocks. So,
my God.
These guys are they're athletes. They're a breed of their own. But this series is also doing amazing on HBO Max. So it's called The Dark Wizard. It's a 4-part series, and it's
crazy.
really, really good. Really good.
That's nuts.
Those people are out of their minds.
Yeah, man. God bless them. That's wild.
If you want to,
When I hear wizard, I defer to you.
What if one of your kids was like, I want to start base jumping?
No. No. Right? Nuts. No. Probably my wife. We argue about playing football.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it.
No.
There's this whole scene where this guy, this Dean Potter guy, he jumps into this dark cavern called, I forget what it's called, the Swallows something or other. And as he went down, his parachute didn't open, and he had to grab onto a rope that they put in there, and he slid down at this amazing speed, trying to hold on, knowing he's going to die, and his hands getting ripped up, and he stops right before 2 feet before the bottom. I mean, these guys, I don't know how they do it. It's ridiculous.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, brother. Great stuff as always, pal. We got to start our themed shows from now on. We'll get back to that, okay? I got some
Let's
ideas
do it.
for us.
How about some ice hockey shows? Let's do a theme of ice hockey movies and stuff. You got Docs, Youngblood. There's some good ones out there.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
You got it. All right.
We got to watch
hockey
the
right now.
You are all hockey
Hockey-ish.
mode. That's cool.
VG, you got to watch and give us a review on the Youngblood remake that's streaming right now.
Yeah, I don't know if I want
Is
to.
there? Yeah. The remake's out.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's great.
Yeah.
All right. All right, brother. We love you, man. Great stuff.
Love you guys. Have a great
pal.
weekend.
Todd. We'll come back. Danny D report. Closing the gaps coming up.
Man in the field.
Danny D in the fields. How about it? First, a word from our friends. Let's talk about Parks Casino Street, Robin, Salem, the ultimate of high entertainment. Here you go. You ready? This is what's happening. Just announced Roger Daltrey, September 25th. Comedian Tommy Chong, September 21st. America on October 31st. July 24th. Gene Simmons Band, comedian Ben Backus, August 23rd. Magician Michael Carbonaro, September 19th. It's all there. Yacht Rock with Ambrosia and Paul McCartney, tribute to Paul McCartney, George Thorogood. They have it all. Make the night complete. Stay at the beautiful Parksview Hotel, steps away from Parks Casino. You got the shuttle. You can walk there. It's great. ParksCasino.com to buy tickets for all shows. Parks Casino. Going to be 21. Parks Casino, this is how you win. Wawa's got tacos. Tacos. Oh, Wawa expanding its freshly prepared food lineup with new seasoned beef tacos available for a limited time. Built to deliver bold, craveable flavor in every bite. We're talking warm, soft tortillas filled with Wawa's savory, juicy, boldly seasoned beef, plus fresh toppings that you can customize your way. You got options too, from seasoned beef, chicken, steak, black beans, shredded cheddar cheese. Pick up 2 spreads like salsa roja Baja, garlic aioli, barbecue, ranch, buffalo chipotle, and you top it off with shredded lettuce, salsa, fire-roasted corn, onions, or pickled jalapenos, all packed in a 6-inch soft flour tortilla, making it perfect handheld or on-the-go option. Seasoned beef tacos doesn't stop, all right? It's available across the full lineup, including burritos, bowls, and quesadillas, so you can mix and match and build the meal that fits your appetite. But don't wait. The lineup is only here for a limited time while supplies last. Next time you're at Wawa, grab a taco and find your new go-to order. All right, welcome. It's Danny D. Yeah, welcome back. Time now for Closing the Gap. We do our friends from, of course, the Golf Association of Philadelphia. They are the greatest. Closing the Gap. And let's go straight to Aronimink. On the scene is our man, the reporter, Danny D, the AD. Look at Danny D, the AD on the course. Walking the course. You look great, buddy.
We're live, brother. We're live. We're live the 17th right now, cuz.
What are we seeing, buddy? Who's there?
We just had Smalley, the leader, come by. He scrambled to save a par here. This has been a tough hole. A lot of guys are going short. A lot of wind in their face. Long par 3 here. Scotty got a nice birdie here a little bit ago, catching some momentum. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. Great course.
So
yeah,
wait, but
it's
been hellish today for the players, right? Like the winds. You know, Scotty has struggled. He was 3 over at one point. I mean, 3 over for the day at one point.
Yeah, a lot of wind. There's a lot of wind whipping. It's very sunny. It looks beautiful, but the conditions are tough because the wind has just been directly in their face for most of the holes. So I don't see any big numbers coming in unless they go off late. I like Ricky Fowler going off late. I think it might settle in. It's got the 140 tee time. Our boy might make a move. So we're hoping we see how it plays out.
Look at that.
How the greens? I'm hearing the greens are fast, man. Everyone's struggling with them.
Yeah, I've seen multiple 2-putts and a couple 3, to be honest with you. It looks like it's been pretty difficult out here for the guys. But I mean, they did a phenomenal job with the course. The setup's great. I've been to one other tournament. I've been to the British Open, and it was just like shoulder to shoulder. This is like much more spread out. It's more like fan friendly, I would say.
Danny, how did you get there? There? I know the parking's brutal up there.
Yeah, so me and my buddies, we got a couple of jitneys. They took us down. I knew someone that lived close to the course. We parked in her backyard and we walked right on the course.
Oh, you didn't have to take the shuttle?
No shuttle.
No shuttle. We parked in the house right on the 4th hole, baby.
Nice.
Right outside the 4th hole.
My man.
Driveway, grease a palm, give a couple funnies, and we parked the jitney right up on the lawn. And me and the boys had a couple road sodas for the ride. Got the coolers on the car for the way back. And we're here. I'll show you the guys right now. Yo, say what's up, boys.
Oh, there they are.
There we go. We got the guys. We got the guys today. We got some players walking up as we see.
No, but Ben's not doing that, right?
He's so jealous right now.
Like
he's trying to come in on the segment. He's so jealous.
Like Ben's here. Ben isn't parking in somebody's driveway right outside the 4th hole.
No, Ben's waiting in line. He's taking a 15-minute shuttle. He's going to be real stiff when he gets here, and he do a couple soft golf claps. Where I'm here, we're chirping these guys that walk by. DJ gave us a nice wave. I told him I'd do it for Wayne. He gave us a nice little head nod.
For Wayne.
Yeah, for his father, father-in-law. Gave him some love. But yeah, we're chirping the boys a little bit, mixing it up. But it's been good, man. Yeah, we're having fun.
Tommy Fleetwood's struggling, buddy.
Oh man, yeah, we saw him. He didn't look good. I tried to give him a pep talk. He didn't acknowledge it.
Who else?
Told him to lock in. Tom, long day.
Anybody else give you like a good yo? It's not like anybody cool. Like who was the coolest guy so far?
Homa acknowledged us. We gave Max a little cheer when he walked by. He's stinking it up big time. But got her up. We gave him some love. He gave us a head nod. A lot of guys are acknowledging us because we're pretty close. Like it's not that crowded where we're able to just walk up and say hello to people. So it's been pretty cool.
Now, who have you tortured? Have you tortured anybody?
Well, all Ben's guys who I planned on chirping were horrific. So there's 4 in the band, so I haven't been able to see them yet.
Be nice to him.
You got to kill Ben's guys. You just got to get them.
Yeah, they've been in the toilet, though. So it's been hard for me to – I'm trying to follow the good pairings here, So they're in the toilet bowl over there. But look, I'll talk to the neighbors and see if I can get Ben to hook up if he wants to park in the driveway. And, he's got to grease a palm or two, but he'll be all right, Ben. I'll link you up, bud.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, look at that.
He told us it was a 15-minute shuttle. I said, we ain't doing that. We can't have that.
Nah, you can't be throwing on a shuttle with general population people. No way.
We ain't doing that. Come on, man. We got to figure it out.
I'm going up tomorrow, Dan. Make sure Rory makes the cut, will you?
Yeah, please do.
Well, I don't know. Ben was a Rory guy, and I don't know.
Right now, it looks like
he hasn't even teed off.
No, but the cut,
it's +2 right now.
It's +2.
Ooh.
Ben's guys got to get them. They got to get them to go. They got to get going. They're struggling.
+2 though. I would thought it'd be +3 or 4,
especially with all the pluses today.
Well, there's a lot of evens that haven't gone off yet.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
That'll push it down. Unless the wind dies down for the late afternoon guys.
I think it might. And it's getting sunnier. It's warming up. The ball will probably go a little further. But I've never been a Michael the Block guy. He's a nerd, man. He thinks he's so good. Yeah, he big timed us. So I'm out on him now.
He big timed you guys?
He big timed us.
What a creepo.
What a creep. So
no good. I love it.
No good at all. But
you are the next Jim Nance.
Yeah, we're working on it.
I love it.
It's a beautiful day, man. Beautiful day around here.
Dottie, don't they call her? Is Dottie out on the field?
Yeah, that's beautiful. Look at that. That's beautiful.
Like Dottie.
Yo, did you go through the Eagles schedule?
I had 12-5, 11-6.
There you go. That's me and Pat.
11-6.
That's it.
And we're going to start hot. We got a tough stretch down the stretch. We got a tough 3-4 games. But
all right, well, we'll catch up. All right.
All right, bro. Love you, boys.
Danny D, the AD, live from Aronimink on the scene. Gotta love that.
Yeah, dude. Great. He's a great man about town, man on the scene.
He is a great man on the scene.
And that's what you have to do. If you grease enough palms in Philly, you park right off the 4th hole.
That's right.
Yes. It's not hard to figure out how to get around in Philly and get into places. Doesn't matter where you're at in town. You got to have some cash in your pocket.
I tried to get in those lots. Those are long sold out.
Yeah, you need a hook
Ubering up there to
you need a
shuttle. Yep.
Let me ask you a question, because we do our Love Philly hour.
Yeah.
But I got a question for you guys, because you just said something about to get around Philly. I hate calling it Philly.
What?
I got to say Philadelphia.
Yeah, I'm out on that.
What do you say?
No, I'm, it's funny. I'm all about hating how everything's shortened. Like somebody in Adam Dvorin, a guy I know that's a PR guy, said somebody said, are you going to get a resi for that?
Yeah.
Reservation. I will never, ever send anything to you guys that says congrats. Am I too lazy to type out congratulations? But so I get the sentiment, but I'm okay with Philly.
Yeah,
at least popular.
You're like those people, the San Francisco people. They hate San Fran. Got to call it San Francisco.
I would hate that too. I would hate San Fran too. Come on. If I was from there, I just don't like, because you know what? I hear the outside people, Philly. Like I in my mind,
you gotta go 2 syllables over 5 syllables.
No, but I hear the oh, you're from Philly. Like I hear it because they can't say Philadelphia. Like it's an art to say Philadelphia fast.
Right. It would have been tough for Nick Foles to go over to the sideline and say to Doug Peterson, do you want Philadelphia?
Yeah, I get it.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I get it.
I just saw this little nugget about the schedule.
I was curious about what you guys
thought. How many opponents coming off a bye does each team face this season?
Yeah, the Eagles have the most.
The most?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care about that.
What do you mean you don't care about that?
I don't care about that.
What?
I don't care.
It's no advantage to the other teams?
Yeah, it's negligible.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. The schedule's pretty easy. I think it's pretty easy schedule.
All right.
You don't think it's easy?
I mean, I got them at 10-7, so sure.
Yeah, you got 7 losses. I mean, I got 6, but I could see 4.
Yeah, I think you're at the sweet spot. And it's funny how it played out. We averaged to 11 and 6.
Yeah.
But I think you got the sweet spot. They don't feel like 10 and 7 to me. I'm not sure about 12 and 5, 11 and 6, but 12 and 5 would be a great year.
It's so hard to talk about, right? Because I mean, like, I get it. Because people go, oh, W's and L's are stupid, the whole thing. And I understand because so much is the offense and with the offense and Mannion.
Yeah, I got the brain chiming in.
Oh, what did the brain say?
He thinks they'll be closer to 500. He's got them at 8 wins.
He's got him at 8?
8 and 9.
I don't see it. What's he looking at?
Yeah. He just said, he's like, I'm under 10.5. I was like, yeah, but what do you think their record will be? He's like, closer to 500. 8 wins, I think.
Oh, God, no. I mean, I got him 11. Pat's got him 12. And he's at 8?
He's at 8. 8
What's
to 9.
Saying, man? I don't even understand. Like, it kind of worries me.
Massive injuries to get the 8 wins.
Like, or their offense is so bad, but I can't see that.
So, yeah, they keep enough teams under 20.
Right. Like, their defense is their defense is a layup for 10 wins, I think.
Yeah. I got them at 10.
I know you do.
Yeah, I feel good at 10.
But I'm saying they're
good at 10 and 7.
Like, their defense, like, it wouldn't shock you if they went 11 or 12.
12 would shock me. Yeah.
Shock you?
Yeah, I think it would shock me. 11, I could see.
But let me ask you this. Their defense.
I can see them sweeping the Commanders and getting to 11.
Like, their defense is legit.
Yeah, all 3 levels.
Their defense was legit last year. The defense isn't the problem. It's the offense. Now you got a new coordinator, no AJ.
Yeah, I don't know.
Saquon's a year older.
Yeah, but you
offensive line, I don't know.
Yeah, but they're at O-line be fine. They'll be back. I'm looking at these, like, would it shock you they beat the Bears? You know, I have them losing to the Bears in the
Probably
rain.
would. I think it would shock me if they beat the Bears on the road.
Shock you?
Yeah.
I mean, they're not the 85 Bears, dude.
Exactly.
Come on.
Exactly.
Acting like Singletary's there.
After last year?
My God. It was an anomaly. The defense, Jalen Carr's got no shoulders.
Yeah, but and they're not going to be A.J. Brown.
Forget A.J. Brown. Bleep A.J. Brown.
What did they put up against the Bears? What did they put up against the Bears?
To move on from A.J. Brown.
No, just hearing that irritates me.
I'm sorry. They're removing, like, their second best offensive player.
All right, well, how'd that work out last year?
What do you mean?
How'd it work out last
He
year?
had 1,000 yards.
Okay, well, that's numbers, fake numbers. Like, you're about numbers. Forget numbers. How'd that work out to your eyes?
I'd never be able to grab my beer if I was AJ at the end of the season. My hands wouldn't.
Now we're going to disparage the guy. Yeah. Now we're just going to crap all over him.
I'm not crapping all over him.
Yeah, Pat
but
is.
it didn't work. So, all right.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't like Jalen. So, all right, well, go enjoy yourself with the kid up in New England. God bless. I mean, you know, I like where they're at. Come on, man.
I got them 10-7, win the division probably. I'm with you.
Shocked if they beat Chicago?
I will be on the road, yeah.
Shocked?
Yeah.
That bleep out of here.
Shock
Pat,
me.
Let's go, Pat.
Hey, I'll tell you what. The brain, that's the, you know. The brain calls it like
the brain was right last year.
He was.
He predicted injuries.
Yeah,
and stuff.
He was right.
Yeah,
he was. And he was right about we'll see about the Phillies, but he was right about the early slide.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
And he loved the Pirates.
Yeah, who look good.
How about the Phillies? See. They win a series, and they score 6 runs in 3 games.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Wow, they're built on pitching.
Yeah.
When your guy's at his best, Luzardo.
Oh yeah, the Lizard can
so good.
He can throw.
Let me.
That was a win-win for Phillies fans last night.
Yeah.
Ranger turned out They didn't know what to do with Ranger, and the Phillies still won. I agree. That's a great result.
I agree.
There was a nugget. I want to find it from Corey. Because we had talked about Duran, how like he doesn't feel. Did you see this thing by Corey?
No.
In 35 appearances of Philly, Duran is a 1.95 ERA and a .99 WHIP, 46 strikeouts and walks. He's even better than he was in Minnesota. And we were saying he felt more lights out in Minnesota, but the stats bear out. He's pitching better here.
Yeah,
it feels like a roller coaster lately when he's out.
It does. No, you're right. All right, time now for a moment in time. What do we got there, VJ?
So we're gonna go back. It may have been yesterday. I don't know, but VJ Edgecombe went back to the Bahamas, and they treat him like king. It's like a little mini parade coming down the street.
Oh, that's awesome! This
They got
brought to us by
caravan.
Valley Forge. Start your retreat at Valley Forge, valleyforge.org.
Yeah, so I think this was a good moment in time. Yeah. I don't know like what area he's from, but
he's a great kid.
He's a major celebrity. There's a caravan going down the road. People are lined up waving to him. Yeah.
I love it. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
The conquering hero he looked like. Yes.
Yeah. Kid comes from like
I know.
Really poor little area.
Yes.
Works his butt off. He's grounded.
Good mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff's important.
It is. It is. I'm looking forward to it.
One sec. Yeah, they got a DJ. I think the truck in front of us got a little DJ playing music.
Nice. I got to tell you, though, I need the Sixers to go away for a while.
I hear you.
This is we're going to close the chapter on the Sixers with this.
Yes, you need that for your mental health right now.
I do.
Yes.
I and I love Tyrese. It kills me to even think about it.
Yeah.
To even think about what to do. I don't even know what to do with them. All right, here it is.
There you go. It's wild, right?
Oh, that's awesome.
He's on the second car, just standing up with the tank top on. It's like a hero coming home.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Where is that?
I think it's in Nassau, in the Bahamas. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's cool.
Very cool. Pat, what a blast.
I had a great time. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're
right up my alley.
Are you kidding me?
Yep. Like I said earlier, I'm the happiest elf in the forest. Yep.
It's the greatest, man.
Yes.
It really is. Football.
Let's go.
Let's go, Birds. Say it. Jules rules. Great job, Jules. Everybody, we love you. Everybody have a great weekend. We love you guys. See you Monday.
We all silly like the mayor.